Gamer ever, your boy Chris P with the fresh shaved face, chilling with James before we go live for Horror with Sir Sturdy.
What's up?
If you're gonna pop by, watch this now, watch it later, please leave the comments, hit the like, hit the bell, get the notifications, subscribe to my shit, because there's more shit than this that's available for you, and we're always doing this shit from the pop-up fucking lives that I do, Sir Sturdy hits up, the other podcasts that we do on Saturday night at 9 p.m., Popcorn and Pints, the content that I have edited that's got to get out, and all the shit that I put together with Sturdy. So hope you guys all enjoy. This is the behind the scenes. This is what I usually do before we go live for his show or Popcorn and Pints. I give you guys a little bit of what the fuck happens before the shenanigans goes on and we start to kind of censor ourselves. I say kind of loosely. And this right here is Jennifer. Welcome back, lady friend. How are you?
Hello.
What's up, boo?
How are y'all?
Good. It's good to see you. Good to see you.
I forgot all my notes. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember them in my brain.
That's okay.
You still got time.
Yeah.
Go get 'em.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds
Yeah.
because James knows I have an entire fucking sheet.
Yeah, you did.
Again?
Oh no, this one puts the others to shame. I'll be right back.
Nice.
Yeah, she told me, she was like, yo, I got like fucking pages of notes. I'm like, what?
Dude,
Notes?
Fuck, bro. You don't even know
I go
what
by memory and I complain about stuff.
This one's called Truth or Dare, ladies and gentlemen. Something tells me this is going to be a truthful episode.
Yeah.
Like James said, we sometimes we go in and rip some shit apart, but we're honest brutally. We don't even care if the filmmaker or the actors or actresses are on the show with us. We're just I don't know what the fuck is up.
And I want them to know.
That's it.
You know what it is with that though, Chris? Is I don't want to be one of those people that's like, for example, I'll give you.
Oh, thanks for coming on. I'm just gonna sugarcoat everything and praise you and make everything seem good when it's shit.
I'll take it a step further. Let's say the creators of Blood Lake go back and watch our review of that shit, and then they're like, "Hey, we want to come on and discuss it." I'm not gonna sit here and say like, "Oh, you know what? You're right." Like, no, the movie still fucking sucks.
No. Yep.
I want to be honest. I don't want to be mean, but I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to change up how some people. Oh, you know what? Maybe the movie wasn't. No, fuck that. It was bad.
You guys will never hear me talk about Blood Lake on my own on anything that I do ever. Because it's like the boogeyman effect. There's no need to draw attention to that bullshit.
I won't be able to be on that episode with the director and shit.
Yeah.
You'll see me get angry.
Oh, he'll be red the whole fucking time. He'll look
Yeah.
like a fucking what are those red fucking airheads or jar heads or what the fuck are those things called? The hot tamales, the picture.
I'd be sitting here pissed just staring at him.
Flames coming off his head. Smoldering.
Like, I
and
can't
shit.
get that. I watched it twice too, so that'd be super angry.
You and me both. You and me both.
Fuckers.
This shit.
Oh,
Fucking
I mean,
hey.
Listen to this. Again, Chris watched it with his girl. She wakes up with a sore knee the next day. Blood Lake.
First of
Someone
all,
else
she
had
started
more
wondering
than
about some of her life choices, mainly me at that point. And then she woke up with the bum me. I didn't do no Tanya Harding shit, I swear. The sleep just
Yep. And then somebody else that watched it. Day after they watched it, he was like, yo, my whole house has COVID. Blood Lake.
That's what you get. Don't watch that movie, man.
This literally made people ill.
Yeah. Injured and ill.
My wife didn't even fucking watch it. If she did, and she said, "Oh, that's a good movie," I'm like,
If she
divorce.
watched it, you would probably got
The
to
fuck out of here.
She would be like, you know what, James? I watched this with you, but you know what? We're done.
Yeah, I'm done. I know.
Nope.
You can't let her divorce you. You have to be the sister wife. He tells me about the food that she cooks.
Sister wife. Oh, God.
Ah, man.
I'm all itchy and shit. I got fucking little bellitos everywhere.
Yo, I'm always fucking itchy, man. Oh, you're talking because you just shaved.
Yeah, because I just fucking did one of them quick shaves.
Is that where you disappeared to?
Yeah, nigga, I told you I had to go shave up. I was like, you know what? I'm getting kind of wolfy.
I didn't hear any of that.
It's like every week now. It's retarded. I gotta shave my shit every week to 2 weeks.
You know,
I'm growing everything out. My hair is growing out.
If you and James didn't mention you shaving, I wouldn't even noticed. That just showed you how
Probably not.
much I pay attention.
Then I
man.
went and got the beanie too, so I could recreate.
I did see the hat.
Recreate my little watermark. I feel like I need some music or something going right now. I feel like that's the only way I'm gonna kind of keep my shit together here. Because I'm not gonna.
Good luck.
I am not gonna keep my shit together.
It'll be okay.
I need some Buddhist fucking hums or something, some fucking chanting and shit.
I believe in you. So's James.
I believe in
James doesn't
everybody.
keep you that much, but we do.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. For some reason, I had to fucking like reset up my filters on the fucking capture for this thing because I went back and watched some of the other streams. Like, I haven't done it since fucking, I don't even know, probably 4 months ago, 5 months ago, and I'm like, why is this shit so washed? This shit was like perfect to me. Fucking
know.
OBS, man.
I was gonna
OBS
say it doesn't. It's weird. Oh, before we get started, do you have anything you want to plug, Jen? I know you said
I'm not doing shit now.
Well, you were a guest on a podcast that just came out.
Yeah, but
she doesn't care about that show that much to promote it.
She's like,
oh, I am gonna start selling underwear and socks online. So no, I'm kidding.
Imagine that. You're like, yeah. You want to buy some?
What? I was like,
the thing about that is me and James and multiple of my guy friends and family have had this conversation. Like, if it was that easy for us, shit, we'd be going to Walmart like once a week just buying this
I'll be
shit.
rich, man.
No, so actually, I am helping a girlfriend set hers up because she's in grad school right now and she's a single mom. I told her, I was like, if you make bank, I am on this shit.
You'll
like,
be
we've already looked
surprised.
up, like, you can buy like 20 of the same panties on Wish for like $3.
Mm-hmm.
Then you take one set of pictures, you know, confirmation pictures. It's the same underwear each time, but they don't need to know that.
So she at least put them on once.
But I did think about that. I was like, man, it must suck that there are some avenues that guys just don't have for income.
I keep telling Sturdy I'm going to start
Nobody wants y'all's dirty underwear.
You do have to wear them because I watch a podcast, Your Mom's House, and they interviewed a guy who buys them. He says the price goes up the more you do.
Fucking
so he's like, I want you to wear them for a week. I want you to don't wipe all week long.
Whoa.
The fuck? Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the worst damn gamer ever.
Sniffer.
Oh wow, there's actually a site called
Sniffer. And
No,
it's got like 2 or 3 F's in it.
No,
and
thanks.
women are even selling their vials of urine.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
There's some sick motherfuckers out there. Man.
I know, and I'm just mad. I think we're just jealous, though, Jay. I think that's the part. We're not even mad at this. It's just like, well,
No, you're right. I can't hate whatever
You
makes
can't be
happy,
mad
I
at the
guess.
hustle, but I do like the aggression that James was like, you have to wear them. Like, you
Yeah,
were
you do.
Yeah.
You do. You gotta wear them.
real
They
specific.
can go
about
to
that.
Walmart, buy their own fucking girl pants.
Well, I mean,
They
what's the
don't
point
need
if
to
you're not going to get the whole, you know,
Yeah.
pheromone and hormone, you know, thing in
I
there?
guess.
You know what I
I mean,
mean? What's the point?
You don't want to smell a week old puss?
Holy shit. With that being said, people will be right back. Let me just drop this intro. Now, we all know there's tons of different CBDs out there, right? Well, there's one that you guys need to try. Hemperita. Simply go to ihemperita.com. Click the link right in the description. Get the best CBD gummies and the best CBD shooters you can get. I'm telling you, I have some right here. Look, there's a shooter. There's the gummy. One of these gummies is 1 serving. Half of this shooter is 1 serving. ihemperita.com. I'm going to look. Hemperita. Get you some. Use promo code SEARCH30 when you cash out. Save yourself 10%. Save yourself 10%. ihemperita.com. The link is right in the description. Promo code SEARCH30 when you cash out. Save yourself 10%. Do it. I'm going to start it off. Truth or dare?
Fucking truths.
Fucking truths. But that being said, I dare you listeners and watchers to stay seated where you're at right now and join the madness. Welcome to the madness. As soon as we shut the fuck up, we'll all start talking again. And that is the truth. Back, people. I think we're going to come into this one a little bit more mature than how we started this, but I doubt it. So, yes, we are reviewing Truth or Dare from Tubi. Tubi.
Yeah, because there's another one in 2017 that's on Netflix that looks like it's better. And I think we watched that trailer.
Fucking
Chris mentioned that to me. He was like, yo, are you sure we're watching the right movie? Because I think we watched a different trailer. And I was like, yeah, we're supposed to be watching one from Tubi. I just fucking typed in, the movie trailer 2017, and that's what came up.
What's the chances of the same title movie coming out the same fucking year? What the hell is that? Fucking stupid bastards.
I want to see the better one, though. I'm sure the Netflix one is better. But before we even get into that, early ratings. And
fuck.
A returning guest who hasn't been on in a long time, but we're glad to see her again. So, Jen, why don't you kick off for us?
I gave this a 1.
Okay.
And I only gave it a 1 because of the gore.
Okay.
I am a gore hound, and they did pretty good on the gore, but that was the only reason it got any numbers from me.
Chris?
Fuck this movie.
That's okay, but I need a number.
One fuck given. One literal fuck given.
This one, okay. James?
All right, I'm going to give it a 2.
Ooh. I'm giving it something a 0. And the reason why I didn't get a negative is because of what Jen said, because of the gore. Because this was real close to getting a negative score. I'm just like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
No, it is bad. The reason I gave it 2 because of the gore, but then there's a part that made me laugh. For one, there's the brother and sister that fuck each other. But you notice when he was fingering with the bottom, they're doing the squishy sound?
Yes. I did hear that.
That was on my notes.
Fucking Christ.
I was dying, yo. I was like, no fucking way they're doing this.
Squishy sound.
Then they made him go down on her dead body.
Yes, they did.
I literally wrote, please don't yell or vomit into my vagina when I die.
That's
like
fucking...
that. Why? He was like screaming into it.
Yo, he had the snot hanging down off his nose, just dangling.
And I really just wanted to.
Oh my god, I was dying at that part. That's the only reason I gave it 2 because of the gore in that.
Like, motherfucker came out looking like the Red Skull.
Oh shit!
It's like what the fuck?
It was
fucking.
This movie was fucking straight trash. From beginning to end, the way it started out, the way they fucking shot it, everything was overly played as far as the fucking dialogue and shit. The bullshit with the fucking asshole that got shot at the beginning of his fucking, I'm the guy. Like, you've never been the guy in your life. You don't even know what that feels like or looks like. We can tell. Oh my god, I fucking hate it.
And the thing is, it pissed me off too because he was going with the game, like he was going with it, but then he did start changing the rules and shit and making his own shit up. And I'm like, oh man, like you should have had a game plan like fucking like Saw or something. You're playing a game, keep to your fucking rules.
Well, what the fuck happened? How do you get thrown out of a goddamn studio while the shit's filming and you walk back in after the guy calls you pathetic and you just pick your shit up and you walk back in?
Terrible security. That's what I call that.
Guess so.
Terrible security.
It's like, what the fuck, bro? Like, everything about this movie, I fucking hate it.
Oh, another part I laughed.
When the guy got his right nut cut out?
Yeah.
What?
But they had a little bit of everything. They had this fucking dude that
got his nut cut out?
The
fucking cancer. Yeah, that was his nut. I didn't realize that. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And I didn't even catch that. I was just like, this fucking movie needs to just end.
That one blonde-haired girl just shoots the fucking pedophile. She was like, Dare. She was like, I'll do this. She was like, how old was he? Bam. So you let him.
Which was now that part right there, I felt like if anything, that guy should have been tortured more than anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Like, after you're putting all this stuff out there, maybe what they should have done to make this movie better is the reason why he went after these people, not only because they have the show, but it's because they all did like really fucked up things that nobody knows about but him.
That would have been
How
the
he
Saw
finds all
aspect
that-
of it.
Anyway,
yeah.
that's crazy. Don't know how he finds any of that out because they didn't tell each other. So it's like, he finds it out. Somehow he gets them in this room and all these type of traps or whatever. And he tortures them until they tell the truth and they all end up dying, or just something would have made it better. I know it would have been more Saw-esque, but this was just fucking.
No, they could have done better on this. Like, for one, get better actors. Two, well, I just blinked out.
Yeah, but you gotta think of the budget though, James.
Yeah, I know it's the budget, but still, they spent most of it on fucking fake blood because that was a lot of blood. There was blood everywhere.
Yeah, fake fucking placenta or
Shit's
whatever.
not expensive, though.
No,
Fucking
yeah,
cervix.
fucking. Yeah, I gave a fucking girl an abortion with scissors.
Pull
No,
the
they
liver
went-
out.
He's
That's
got
across
some
the line. They
anatomy
went-
issues too.
They
I'm
went
like, what
crazy in this.
They did.
Some fucked up shit.
They
Then
did.
you had they put like a little bit of everything. Then the girl who's lying, it was born a man. Then the one guy was like, "Wait, what?" Yeah, he was so dumb he didn't get it at first.
Mm-hmm.
The guy was telling him, he's like, "You get it? Born
Yeah.
Michael?" Like, he just didn't want to admit it.
Oh man.
They tried to put like every shock factor into
They
this
did.
small, like, brother. So they had the incest, they had the fucking pedophile, they had the girl that had been molested, then they had the trans person. They had they tried to put everything in this small.
A rape victim. Fucking
Except for
everything.
minorities. They were like, "Hey, minorities." I was like, "Nah, fuck no, we don't want to be in this bullshit."
No, we still don't do that.
Oh, thank you.
That's just too much. Jennifer should have been the hero here, though. It should have ended where she attacked him and she said, "You don't know what I did to my rapist."
Yeah.
Like, I thought that's where it was gonna end. I was like, okay,
Me
she's
too.
gonna kill this guy, and then like this is gonna be the end of it.
I
And
thought
he
so
still
too.
came back. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Why give her that badass line and that badass moment where she overpowered him, only to
Just-
still turn it around? Like,
And for
made no
one,
fucking sense.
it was his turn. He goes, "I choose dare." She was like, "Stab yourself." Like, why didn't you say slice your throat?
Or
He would've
I dare you to kill yourself.
Yo, that motherfucker really did. Like, he was like, "Ah." I was like, okay. It was like, fucking just stab himself. He's gonna die sometime.
Fuck that. If I'm in charge, I ain't doing shit to myself. I ain't even playing that damn game.
This motherfucker couldn't stay consistent on his fucking the way he was addressing them psychotically. He couldn't stay consistent on using the fucking voice modulator. He couldn't stay consistent on hitting the fucking the record button on the goddamn camera. Like, there's so many fucking bullshit things. You guys want to talk about the fucking sound in the first half of the movie that didn't fucking line up?
Mhm.
I make better content on my fucking home fucking phone or computer on my fucking tablet. Like, what the fuck is that?
We're doing
This
that.
had a budget.
Bad.
The jumpy ass editing was like so bad. I thought it was like part of what they were trying to do, and then I realized it wasn't. It was just real shit.
No, it was shit.
It was,
It was
just
right.
shit.
It did. The whole movie just seemed rushed. It was like, okay, listen, we have an idea. We see that, the good version of I'm sure that the one that came out,
See the good version.
I'm sure that took time, and then it came out in 2017. This one, they were like, okay, look, this movie came out in 2017. We're gonna start recording it in January 1st. By January 3rd, guys, we got to be done.
We've got the weekend to do this.
Everybody just throw in your ideas for your character, and we're just gonna keep it, and we're gonna somehow make sense of it.
This
And-
movie sucks, Joe. Did you see this? Did you watch
Yeah,
this
Joe.
one?
It's Truth or Dare on Tubi,
Tubi.
and
Horrible.
it's a rough one. It's no blood.
That face.
So bad.
That's all you need, Joe.
Bad.
They done fucked it up!
And I'm not gonna give credit to the Netflix one because that could be shit too.
I've heard
But-
it's really bad, but it's got to be better than this.
It has to be.
I
Yeah.
feel like it has to be. I feel like it fucking has to be, and I feel like I have to watch it. I'm probably.
This
gonna.
wasn't even so bad it was good. This was just
No.
so bad it was just real fucking bad.
I can't imagine that this was a movie that had any type of hard pressed deadline that they couldn't just fucking wait a little bit longer to get the first half. Or you know what? Oh shit! These we re-recorded the fucking lines to this movie and we added words. No one was gonna notice. It just became a fucking Chinese fucking kung fu flick for the first 30, 40 minutes. Like, what the fuck?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man, Joe did. He said it sucked.
It's an
It was
understatement.
yeah, yeah. And like you were saying though, Jen, it wasn't one of those movies where it's so bad it's good. Like, oh shit, this was just fucking. I want to watch this again. This shit was bad. This shit was sucked. This was rough.
One of the first things I told James, I messaged him and I was like, "Is this really the hottest hot chick that they could get for this fucking movie too?"
The budget.
Yeah.
Like that stereotypical the hot chick. I was
Yeah.
like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Then later on, I realized I think she must be I was gonna look it up. I think she must have done some like adult film work because she did this mouth thing that they only do in porn. I
Really?
probably gonna give out this secret.
They do a mouth thing? Okay.
Yeah, they do a mouth thing where they feel like part of their acting is just to open their mouth, and that's like
Oh.
that's
Well,
like
I think- The only thing- The only
Like,
mouth
if
thing
you're
I see
doing
is
it,
porn
it's
when a
just
dick
like-
goes in it.
You know, it's just a mouth. It's just a mouth open thing.
Fucking great.
Oh,
And, like-
sure.
It has to be open, James, for that
It
to
has
happen.
to, yeah, that's true.
I guess. She was probably like, "Oh, wrong movie."
But no, instead of words, they'll literally like open and close their mouth instead of
It could have been a
words or
porn.
sound.
They had the squishy. They had the,
They did
they had
have
the
the
sound in
squishy.
there.
On the
And
fact.
the vagina yelling. There was that.
That one part made me laugh too. It's like, you know, she's like, what did he say? She's dry as what?
Oh, I don't remember.
At that point, I was
Oh,
already
man.
fucking checked
forgot.
out. Like, I don't even know why I watched it as far as I did.
Now, listen to this. So this movie took me about what is it, like an hour and a half? It probably took me almost 3 hours to watch. And not even because of like it was so shitty, it was just because I was doing things in between. And I was like, you know what? When I watch any other movie, I have to do things in between. I'm gonna pause it. So I was doing that. And I feel like I could have just let it play. I probably should have done that.
You wouldn't have missed
Shut up.
I wouldn't have missed anything. Because
I only paused it like 3 times.
I paused it a few times, and I'm just like, fuck, man, I can't wait for this shit to be over. I can't wait for this shit to be over. After like the first 10 minutes of it, I'm like, I can see where this is going.
I kind of feel like it was a good premise, though. It was a good idea. It
It
was
was
just
a good-
executed so poorly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a great idea. I feel like it was a really good idea. Like you said, now again, gotta watch Netflix and see how they did it. Because
Is
I,
it
that
the
one,
same
that
thing?
one, no, it has something to do with supernatural. You got to play the game in order to survive in the haunted house or some shit.
Or else the game kill. If you don't complete the dares, the dares complete you or some shit or kill you or something. You got to play the game to the end.
And there's another one on Prime, too.
Yeah. I don't know what that one's about.
Yeah, we watched the trailer to that other one.
I think it has something to do with college girls or something.
One of them has Lucy Hale. So that makes it worth it immediately.
Nice.
watch Weed Wolf already.
I think the Lucy Hale one, I think that's Netflix.
There's 2 on Netflix then.
Oh, maybe it's not. Maybe it's Prime. I don't know. Took 2 days to watch it. Weed Wolf took 2 days? Nah, see, I'm a trooper. I started,
I'll
finish
finish
it.
See, Joe, we will watch Weed Wolf. I have that in the back of my mind, and I know Mick gave me a guy named Mick from the Scene Sounds gave me a movie, and Sean gave me a movie. I just want to get a few more before we create that wheel. At least like 5 or 6 horrible films that people think are worse than Blood Lake. But of course, you got to watch Blood Lake first. Funny story. I don't know if I told you this, James. Chris was there for it. So Dreams, I was talking to Dreams, right? As a matter of fact, no, he sent me a message because he was at one of his friend's house, I think, for a birthday party or something. And he was like, yo, I don't remember the movie he said, but he was like, this is the worst horror movie they said they ever seen. I was like, all right, Dreams, before I even listen to this, before I even look this movie up, have they watch Blood Lake? He was like, nah. I was like, have them watch that first and get back to me. About 10 minutes later, he's like, yo, they just put this shit on. They watch it for like 2 minutes and turned the shit off and said they recant their statement. Don't be saying some silly shit like that
Wow.
until you watch it.
Damn.
I don't remember what the movie was
It
called.
Follows, I think.
Okay, there you go. It Follows.
Oh, It Follows is not that bad.
But they see the thing with that though, James, is like in their
It sucks,
opinion.
but it's not that bad.
But in their opinion, it's probably the worst horror movies they've ever seen. But again,
So they don't watch a lot of movies. then.
Exactly.
what it is, they probably just watch, and they may not be big horror fans, which is fine. But maybe they just watch like the ones that are just out on like Netflix or come out to theaters and Prime and all that shit. They don't dig into the Tubi crates and all the places where we go for better or for worse.
I got so many fucking platforms.
I know. And you know what's crazy though, James? Is we have all these platforms. We watch a lot of horrible shit. We watch most of the shit we watch is like, I'll say okay at best for the horror. Most of it,
because we don't mainstream. That's why. Once in a while.
Here, I mean, yeah, whatever gets thrown on, but yeah, because I'm like, I don't want to keep watching the same shit over and over.
It's mainly B movies.
I mean, I say it time and time again. I feel like the horror genre is such a niche that like 20% of moviegoers are horror genre people, and then only like 5% of that is the people that'll watch anything. But then besides that, it's like horror movies sit in this fucking realm of like 0 to like 7.
Mm-hmm.
You're really hoping for that 7. That's like a 10 for everything else. You know what I mean? For horror movies, it's like the highest I ever go on a horror movie. There's only a couple of them that come to mind that you're like, yo, this was actually well done, which like we talk about Midsummer and shit like that.
Yeah.
But it's like everything falls in that 3 to fucking 5 range to me.
See, with that though, Chris, with that, and I'm not talking about this movie because this movie sucked, but with those 3 to 5 ranges at times, for me, can be like a good 3 or a good 5.
There's
and it's like I can go back and check them out again. But then there's this some that like this. I hope I never see this movie again. I don't think I need to.
I'm sorry. If you got a 30% on your test, your teacher would send you back and tell you, no, you need to go start over. Like,
I'll say, you know what, teacher, fuck you, because you don't know what you're talking about.
You're the one grading it.
Yeah, grade this. Give him the finger. Watch Blood Lake, and then tell me how good or bad my work is. Oh, Aaron, you can do. Yeah.
Yeah, when the standards are set lower, though, it's like.
I try to go into everything with 0 expectations. That way I'm not disappointed. That doesn't mean I won't be mad or think that, something's bad or good. Like this. Bad.
Well, I mean, my expectation was completely different considering I was expecting a completely different movie.
You have a point there. You know what's funny?
That's true.
I know we watched the trailer. I know we reviewed it because it's out there. I forgot all about the trailer. I just watched this movie. I'm like, wait a second. But when you guys were just mentioning it, talking about it a little while ago, I was like, yeah, that does sound very familiar. None of that shit happened in this movie at all.
I was extremely close to watching the wrong movie. Completely close to watching the wrong movie.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, it's on Netflix. Then I'm reading the synopsis. I was like, that don't sound right. Mm-hmm. I was like, I don't think that's the one.
I was like, yeah, it's this one, right? And he's like, no.
It's funny because James hit me up. He was like, yo. As a matter of fact, Chris hit me up too. He's like, yo, which one is it? And I was like, yo, it's the one on Tubi.
Everyone got real hopeful, didn't they?
Yeah.
No, I think, James started it earlier than I did.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I was talking to James when he started it because he was helping me with some shit for work. And he was like, I could already tell this movie's going to be bad. And then Chris, I forgot what the fuck you said after I told you it was on Tubi. You were just like, fuck. I was hoping it was the other one or some shit. And yeah.
Well, I got like 30 minutes in, and I'm like waiting for some shit to. I'm waiting. First of all, I'm waiting for them to leave the goddamn basement, and I'm like, I don't recognize this crazy dude either. Yo, Sturdy, are you sure this is the right movie? That's my voice clip because nothing supernatural seems like it's gonna happen, and I don't recognize this fucking crazy looking dude over here.
Yeah, definitely wrong trailer.
It's so bad. It's almost like they tried to fucking copy fucking the look of fucking what's his name from Scream? Fucking what the hell's the main one from the first one? Billy, that his daughter just made was the one, the victim in this new movie.
Billy, it's Billy.
Like the knife, the hair fall, like, and I'm like.
So if you look this movie up, they said it was made in 2013.
And it dropped in 2017. Right?
That's dumb.
It makes it even worse.
Yeah.
They had 4 years to go back and fix some of this shit.
They held on to that shit.
And it's the rating everybody gave it. It's an average of 4.4.
Everybody's fucking on meth. Everybody's on fucking meth. Yeah, because the bar is so low in horror. I'm telling you. Everybody's like, "Oh, somebody cut out an organ." Yeah.
That's for the gore part of it, but that wasn't enough.
No.
that wasn't enough. Because I've seen movies that are gory and stuff that's way fucking better than this. It has kind of an interesting story around there, at least somewhat entertaining. This didn't have that.
This movie sucks so bad. No one put in the quotes, like what people were saying, so you can look back at them. That's what I was looking for.
It's not even on IMDb, right?
Oh no, I found it
even on IMDb.
I did. It's hard. I just found it. It's 2000. Type in Truth or Dare 2013. It'll be easier now. But I was clicking on links. And I was like,
well, James,
maybe it's this one.
The reason why they don't have quotes is because, again, this was recorded in a weekend. And they all just did their own.
You're right.
Okay? You create your character. You create your character. You create your character. You know, you can like create your character in certain video games and shit. And you just go by whatever you want to do. That's what they basically did. Then they just got together and just started talking. That's how this movie ended up.
The thing is, I wanted to find what he said about the fucking dry pussy.
I just know he kept saying, "Didn't you? Do you always have to use lube?"
Yeah, that he
Didn't
said.
you wonder why she never made her own lubricant?
Yeah, it's as dry as something. He said, and I laughed.
I don't even remember that.
Wait,
I do know that I would love to not ever hear the quote "made love" ever again. I fucking hate that term. It's so disgusting to me. I know that probably means I'm a broken person, but I don't care. It's so fucking disgusting. I was less disgusted about the fact that they were siblings than the fact that they kept saying we made love.
No, it is gross. Like it's so fucking like cheesy. Like you see it in the movies all the time. Like we didn't have sex, we made love. You're like, what? You're like, get the fuck out of here.
That's a good way to get kicked out of bed. So disgusting.
Say anything but that.
Well, you want to make love? I'm gonna go make some pancakes or something. You can
right?
like
you handle that yourself, buddy.
No.
I'm gonna go make some pancakes or something.
I saw a TikTok where this guy was talking to a girl. He was like, "So, what are you kind of into? You know, in bed?" And she's like, "Well, I mean, I'm kind of freaky." And she's like, "What do you got?" He's like, kind of got this daddy thing. He's like, I can make that work. It cuts to a scene of him working on the truck asking for a 10mm wrench, and she hands him fucking needle nose pliers, and she doesn't know what the fuck is going on. I was dying. She's like, this isn't sexy anymore. That was better content than this fucking movie.
Yeah, you know, it's funny you say that because there was one I seen, Chris, where it was like my girl finally let me bring toys in the bed. He's driving a car over her.
Nice. Nice.
So
quick question here. But the only thing I honestly remember like verbiage wise is when he kicks the chick in the back and he goes, "Wow, you're pretty weak for a boy," or some shit. And I was like, that's the only thing like verbatim I remember from this entire movie. And then
somebody in the back.
How did she die? How did she die? How did they die?
That one died by she got her eyeball ripped out, right?
Yes.
And
her the same as the kidney?
Was that?
Is that the kidney? I think. Yeah, it is the kidney girl. Yep, it is. Because the incest couple died.
The dude that ate glass.
That was just those two girls. It was the blonde one that blew away the fucking pedophile.
How did the incest sister die? And remember, she got stabbed on the leg, but what happened?
She got the bottle broke vagina, her cervix came out.
That's right. That's the same.
And he ripped out. And
then it wasn't the bottle that killed her. It was the yelling. It was the hollering in her vagina.
It was like the intestines. They're like, pick her up and get her off the set. Everything. You just see him grab like this whole thing, like a fucking like.
But
the
like,
insides and threw it on top of the body.
Women all over the world every day put way bigger things than a.
I was just gonna say, listen, I'm so glad you went there.
And we have fucking babies, dude.
I'm so glad you went there.
I was at a party where a girl did that with a vodka bottle. So
yeah, like there's literally a toy called the Scene Stealer.
Okay.
That thing is like fucking that big around and like this long.
What the fuck?
And it's a popular item.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow. I'm telling you right now, if our ladies are using that, we might as well just say fuck it. Just beat you.
I give up, man.
No, because the vagina and the muscles, everything contracts. You'll be fine.
No,
bigger doesn't always mean better.
I don't know. Sometimes I have trouble right now. I have to swing it back and forth, try to hit walls.
This guy.
My man.
This fucking guy.
Yeah, let me get the peach rings.
Yeah, got the pictures, man.
Oh shit!
I've seen even bigger than that. But either
I
way,
said that at work though.
I've literally at some point have seen a video of this, and it did not end that way.
No,
Nope.
it's not possible. It is. They also have zero clue about female anatomy. Like, where is this thing going that it's pulling her guts out? Did you just get past the cervix?
Yeah,
and
it went to the
uterus
cervix and the
everything else? Like,
suction
what?
in the bottom created
Like-
negative pressure. And
Not happening.
not exactly.
It's a fucking glass bottle. It's not like he could squeeze it and create a suction.
I
No.
thought he broke it and then because he started
No,
going
he
fast.
pulled it
That's
out
what I
whole.
thought. That's what I
Not
thought.
only that, how are you gonna break through that thick ass glass with your vagina?
That's
Like,
true.
hey, do your Kegels, but you're not breaking through a fucking wine bottle.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's not possible.
that would be some scary shit. Yo, she breaks bottles with this. You want to mess with her? No, probably fucking not.
Mm-mm.
So fucking weird. This movie was so fucking weird. They had so many nasty shit in here.
And that's not even the part that bothered me. It was just stupid and just executed poorly.
You know.
I
There
was
was
kind of hoping
nothing
she
good.
would have
The
got
acting
into
was
it.
bad. The quality was bad. Everything was bad.
Here's another thing. Truth or dare? Here, take this handgun. Why didn't they just real quick
Shoot
aim
him.
at him and blow his brains out?
He can
Well,
only
remember,
shoot one of them at a time, so only best case one of them died or one of them got really hurt.
Exactly.
Wow, come on.
You'll be a hero. Sacrifice.
Exactly.
Or here, hold the knife. Go stab. What? I would have fucking.
Yeah, right.
I was wondering that same thing. I'm like, all right, how many bullets can this gun hold? Because he has a gun to the back of the person's head while he's having them do a task. Why can't the other people get up and do something?
I got another technical foul on the gun. It was supposed to be roulette, right? It was supposed to be fucking Russian roulette with a goddamn blank, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. None of them noticed that every fucking hole was filled on the 6-shooter that exposes the goddamn barrel? The holster? The fucking, whatever the fuck you call that thing? The thing?
Yeah.
Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Everything about this movie was just fucking an undersight.
Yeah, it was bad. They didn't think it through.
Nah, it was a bad idea. It was just a bad fucking idea.
You don't give your hostages, your fucking people you kidnap.
Okay, does anybody know who the motherfucker that played Derek is? Because for some reason he got it, and it's starring so-and-so as Derek at the beginning and end of the movie.
I
Please
have no
explain this to
clue.
me. Was he
Yeah,
on like
like,
one
he did-
episode of Law and Order or something? Like,
He did
The
make me
Whispering
think of the guy, the hitchhiker from the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, I'll look it up. Okay, it's Ryan Kaiser. Does that sound familiar to anybody?
Nope.
His face did look familiar though, but I thought it was because he looked like that guy.
I got it. He was in Bad Candy.
Was he?
Did we watch that?
I think so.
I like Bad Candy.
And he was in
Is
the
that the
movie
one
called The Dawn and something called Manson. He played Charles Manson, I guess.
Marilyn Manson.
Not Marilyn Manson. What else you got here? I'm trying to think of I'm looking to see if there's a movie that I've seen. Oh, he's like a fucking straight up B movie type guy.
Well, they were really banking on him then, huh?
Because
It's probably his project.
Yeah, it probably was.
Hoping
That's
he would
true.
make his own big way. You know what I mean? Like, oh, well, this is my performance of a lifetime.
Breakout role.
Okay.
He was in a movie called Lady Gaga something. What?
Lady Gaga.
I don't even want to fucking know.
Your friends.
I feel like this is like, oh man, I just don't. It sucks. And I love bad movies, but this isn't one of them. It's
there's a lot of
literally
shit.
what Jen said earlier. Like, this wasn't the one that's so bad it's good. Like, oh shit, I want to watch this again. This was just fucking like, what the fuck?
No.
So bad it's bad.
Yeah, this was bad. This is like so bad. I want to slap somebody bad. I'm not gonna because I'm not a violent person.
No, it
I
did
did
make me
laugh when
angry.
he ate the glass
He did eat that.
because he sounded like in the Princess Bride, the rodents of unusual size when they're dying. And they're
Yeah,
like,
he did.
"Rah,
Yeah,
rah."
he
He
did.
sounded just like that.
Wait, who ate glass?
It's the
The
incest brother.
the same one who got his nut cut out, right?
The one that ate out the puss.
Yep.
When did he eat glass?
Can we not
Oh,
say
that's why
ate
his
out?
mouth
Can we
was-
just say yelled in it?
He yelled in it, right? And snotted all over it.
That's all I heard. That's all I saw.
He was hoping for an echo. Hello.
It's like, you're hollowed out now, bitch.
He
Like,
lived it
what
up
the
with some
fuck?
snot.
That would have made it better there.
Bro,
But that was his first challenge, I think. He had a fucking troop eat glass.
I must have got up
Yeah,
for
that was
some
the
order
first
or
thing.
something after I texted.
That was his right. Yeah. And there's just certain parts where I'm like, all right, like when he's like, all right, cut his right nut out. I'm like, yo, just shoot me, man. Fuck all this bullshit. You're gonna kill me. Just shoot me now. Get it over with.
Well,
That's
why
another
he
thing.
Told the girl, hey, just aim it up.
And how did nobody bleed out? Like there was no fucking any type of pressure, nothing. Just nothing. Just here you go. Here's a big ass stab wound. Here's a gash in your gut.
Homeboy stabs himself and magically missed every organ on that side, every piece of artery, anything you could hit. Gets up, and then for the rest of the movie, what? The adrenaline's going so much that you forgot you stabbed yourself and you're fine now after, like, you was ready to pass the fuck out just after you did it?
Yeah.
That would have been the time for somebody to get the fuck up and bum rush him, if any.
Yeah, but by then, wasn't it just him and the blonde? Or was him, the blonde, and the one-eyed chick?
And the one-eyed chick, yeah.
So why didn't the blonde go, you know what? He doesn't know what I did. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Like, oh, you don't know what I did to my fucking attacker last time. So why did you wait so long? That's why you tried looking stone cold the whole fucking time? Like, come on, man.
And when she shot the pedophile and all that, I'm like, okay, maybe they're gonna team up. Maybe this is like a trick, and she was always like this and bad and gonna kind of help him out.
Nope.
But nope.
Nope. So many missed opportunities.
If this is a real life situation right here, for one, common sense, you're playing the game or not, you know you're going to die. So right in the beginning, I'm going to try to do something. And if I die, I was going to die anyways. At least I'm not going to be tortured.
Well, fuck, not even that though, James. It was a live show, which means, and
Well, everybody
supposedly
thought it was fake.
But they thought it was fake, but supposedly 1 million views. Like I feel like something would get investigated. I'm like, okay, this is a little much. We need to go see what's going on with this.
That still takes time though. Then you got to trace it where it's coming, the feed's coming from.
Oh, they would have found that like that.
Yeah,
Like that. Kidding me? The fucking server, whoever ISP provider, or the fucking or Facebook would have instantly been like, "Hey, there's a problem. We're seeing this." Boom, and notified the authorities in the area and sent them to the. And then
go ahead, say it.
I watched it to the end for some reason, and I'm fucking even pissed off at the fucking ending. How the fuck you walk out and this guy's having a fucking psychosis issue where he thinks he's being praised by the fucking media, and they're like, when's the next one coming out? And there ain't nobody around with all this screaming, and he's in a fucking neighborhood. They made it sound like this nigga was in the fucking boonies in the woods somewhere, and you look out and it's fucking Seventh Heaven's neighborhood. What the fuck? Nobody saw or heard this shit? Nobody walked their dog. Nobody sees him walking outside. No cop show. Nothing.
No one heard
Nothing.
gunshots.
That's what I'm saying.
No neighbor like, yo, the new people just moved in next door. What the fuck is going on over there?
This is what I
Nothing.
got at the end. When he started seeing like a crowd and everything, I thought that's when he's finally dying. He's starting to hallucinate. But they didn't show him like dropping to the ground or anything. They made it seem like he survived.
He did. He's gonna go do it again. He said he's gonna round up a new team to play again.
Well, let's hope they don't do a fucking sequel.
They can't. I will track these motherfuckers down. I will do it for the fucking clicks.
I'll
I
tell
won't
you
go
what,
that far. But I'll get
I
some
dare
clicks.
you not to do this again. Don't do it. It's a bad.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, so real quick. When I was younger, from probably 11 until
don't tell me you were asleep with your sister.
no 25. No,
Okay.
not until she was 21.
It's consensual.
But I used to be
His wife
that
is actually
person-
his sister. He just hasn't told us.
Yeah. I used to be that person, like if you dared me something, I had to do it. I couldn't say no. I did it all the time. I ate an ant.
Because you're a boy.
That
Yeah.
is true. We do stupid shit. We can't help
Boys
it.
do dumb things.
To a
I mean,
certain
stupid,
extent.
though.
No
Jesus
offense.
fucking
No,
Christ.
there's no
It,
offense.
lucky it didn't go like super crazy, but I used to say, I'm like, you motherfucker. I'm like, okay, I'll do it.
See, the thing with me with that, James, is I had a limit. Like, it's like, okay, boom, boom, boom. And I was like, all right, this is enough. This is getting white boy crazy. I'm not crossing that line because you motherfuckers are nuts. Brave. I don't know what the fuck it is. Like I do no.
I'm gonna tell you why. A lot of it is
Privilege.
stupid.
That's gonna happen to us. No, I'm
To
kidding.
impress a girl.
To impress a girl. Also, we do. We also accept our sexuality. Like I'll play the gayest thing. I will rub up on you, like get so close to your face, I'm going to kiss you, and it don't bother me. I will go there just to fuck with you. That don't bother me because I know it. I know my sexuality. Yeah, I know.
No, but the funny thing with that though is like when I say white boy humor, I don't mean any offense by that.
You mean like Buffalo fans?
What the fuck is Buffalo fingers?
Buffalo
fans.
Bills.
Yeah.
Oh, them motherfuckers are nuts.
Throwing dildos on the field and jumping.
So you're not the only one that feels that way, because I was gonna do a podcast with a guy and he was like, "Oh, typical Buffalo fan," and I was like, "I don't know what that means."
Oh, you got to look it up. You'll find out.
Yo, they're fucking.
They are crazy.
You know what's crazy about the Buffalo fans, though, James? Really quick, they'll jump through a table on fire, like willingly, not like in a fight and you just see a table on fire, you slam something. No, they're just like, "Yo, I'll do it." Like, why?
Because it's cold
out
out
here.
here.
Just privileged white dude.
Backyard wrestling.
Yeah.
And if you got season passes for any NFL team, and you're that hardcore fan, they're probably like they're privileged, probably.
Oh yeah.
They're so bored. They're like, you know what? Let's do this because I got so much money or something.
I've seen that shit at frat parties when I was like 19.
You can buy season passes, even though Buffalo suck most of the year, so they're probably really cheap.
You gotta give it to them because those motherfuckers will sit in that stand with a 2-foot blizzard coming down, hoping their team wins.
Wait, no shirt.
But yeah, with no shirt.
Where it says Bills.
So are they crazy or stupid?
Both.
Both.
Because this guy was just fucking weird.
He
was off.
The new thing they do now is they throw fucking dildos on the field.
Which is hilarious.
Well, that sounds like a fun place to clean up, to be perfectly honest.
The fuck, you see a
How
dildo
do I
flying.
get on the staff?
You're like finders keepers.
Like, well, shit, I was looking at this one last week.
Right?
A place full of dildos. Like, man,
The scene stealer.
Does it look like I'm throwing these on the field? I'm leaving after the game with these.
Yeah, they're mine. Like, how the fuck you get in a stadium with that in the first place? I don't even want to know how they smuggled it in. Never mind.
You know.
Either they keistered it or their wife is like, I got you, baby.
They use their prison
That
wallet.
prison wallet.
Yeah.
There's times where it's just them going with their boys. Their wives like, you know what? I know you guys are doing some dumbass shit, so just go. I'm gonna stay home.
Then they find the guy like James who has to take the dare.
Yeah.
The one guy that has to
All
take
All right, bro, we gotta get in the stadium. You got this? Fuck!
Take your one for the team.
You guys owe
You're
me.
content with your sexuality and you have to take the dare, so
There you go, James.
that's perfect.
I don't know if I.
Come down to Texas. I'll take you to a Texans game.
There you go.
I don't know.
Get a little rope back.
I'll survive
He's like,
in Texas.
You're not even throwing it. Yeah, no, I just wanted you to.
Horrible. We crazy.
Holy shit, man. People, if you've never seen Truth or Dare,
Consider yourself lucky.
I dare you to watch it.
Don't waste your
I
time.
dare you to watch
The
it.
truth is, it's shit.
Yes, that too.
If you like gore, you'll probably give this a 3 at best. If you're like,
I gave it a 2 because of the
even
gore.
though she said that she loves gore, it's like, nope, it's so bad a 1. Which,
And I love gore too, and I gave it a 0. Like, so you already know slasher is my favorite genre, and this just. Not that this was a slasher, but I'm just saying the slashers have gore. This was just.
Well, can I say though, the blood was. So I'm real picky about how blood looks.
okay.
Mhm.
Their blood, that's the only thing, again, is the gore. Their blood was the correct color and the correct consistency.
I was gonna say it had a little bit of that viscous kind of
Yeah.
stretchy.
Like, I don't think they bought their blood. I think that they made their blood.
Or they had somebody else do it. They're like, look, we're going to.
Somebody made it with
or
pouring
pig's blood or
to die.
something.
Like, it was definitely not.
That was the one friend that
Saved up a lot of tampons.
Oh, god damn.
Just wrung them out.
Obviously, wasn't the
budget,
sister that
man.
needed it.
They're like, I'm gonna make a movie next year. Save them all. Just.
Well, no, they use the cups. You don't even have to
the
mess
cups.
with the
There you go.
tampons.
Hey, I'm not a woman. I don't know. I forgot about cups.
You're welcome.
There you go. Thank
Could
you.
you
I
imagine
know.
the smell of that for fucking time saving that shit up?
Fuck.
I'm good. I'm good, bro. She's a woman and she's like,
Like,
blood.
yep.
Because I've walked into a bathroom behind a woman before, and
Yep.
I'm not even gonna finish the rest of that because y'all can already tell.
It's one of the worst things having like a shared bathroom at work or something. You know
That's
what
when I want to go have a conversation with somebody.
It's like, yo, I'm sorry, that bin over there is there for looks. Don't be using that shit. Go the fuck home or something. Like, go to the back of the parking lot. Like,
We said this many times. I had female friends that says women's bathroom are more disgusting than men's.
1,000,000%. I can't even tell you how many times I've skipped a woman's bathroom and gone straight into a men's at a bar.
You know what it is though with our bath? I mean, the worst with ours is paper towels or toilet paper on the floor. That's about it. Maybe a little piss.
sometimes we get some
I've used
crazy
wallpaper
fucker that
to
literally throws or smears his shit all over the walls. But
Well, but for the most part, guys are using the urinals anyway, like at a place at a bar.
yep.
So
Or
if
the
I need
sink,
to use the one
if they're all
stall that's
taken.
there, it's usually
True.
clean.
Yeah.
Or outside. That is true. If we have to pee, you'll be at a bar and still go outside to piss.
Yep.
Like, yo, I'm just gonna go outside.
Secret time.
Why not? It's fucking.
So
they
when you
like
go
a
to
sick
public-
soil.
When you go to the public bathroom, and you know how some urinals have that little cake? They call it the cake, that yellow thing.
Don't tell me you. What did you do?
I
It's a
tried.
cake.
I tried to blast it out of the urinal.
Oh, the smell good thing.
Yeah, the blue things.
Yeah, I tried to knock it out.
That's funny.
I don't
I
even.
have a
that's-
really bad one.
That's my target.
I don't even like you. I hate. I'd rather just go in the stall.
Oh, I go in the stall too. I'm just saying if I had to use the urinal, that's what I do.
You know the bad part about the men's room, James, and you know this at our job. People are way too damn friendly in there. Hey, how you doing? My rule is, listen, if your dick is out, do not talk to me because I feel like you're either threatening me or sexually harassing me, and either way, I'm not comfortable with it.
How does this come up every episode?
I don't know.
Well, we talk about piss a lot. We don't talk about
Yeah, R. Kelly.
penises too
Yeah.
I mean, we have the gifts for R. Kelly for a reason.
So since he's talking about secrets, you want to hear a really disgusting one?
Yes.
Sure.
I actually drank out of a urinal once.
What?
Not
Wow.
not on purpose. Not on
Wow.
purpose.
How do you accidentally do that?
Just
Okay.
walks up with a straw, like,
No.
oh shit, this isn't my drink.
My old Yeah, I thought it was one of those quirky ones that they do at like really hipster bars. Like it's giant. No.
Thought it was water fountain.
Well, okay, so my old best friend was Mormon and they had this like women's camp during the summer, and so I went with her. And side note, they tried to like kidnap me, but anyway,
Makes sense.
it was held at a Boy Scout camp, and we went to go to the like dressing area to go swimming, and there was this long thing that you could turn the end and a bunch of streams of water came out, and it was like a trough.
It's a trough.
We didn't know what it was, and I
Um,
was thirsty, so I fucking turned it on and drank from it.
concerts and concerts. Some concerts have
Yeah.
it where you go up and just piss into the long thing. It looks like horses drink out of.
Yeah.
or eat out of.
I
Our fucking
see that
probably
fucking
smiling
thing.
hearing that story right now.
You're like, oh, look at this fancy water fountain. You're like, put your
I
mouth
thought it
down,
was
just-
like a multi-person water
Oh,
fountain.
fuck.
You know what the big guy
Yeah.
walked in and just pissed it? What the fuck is she?
Someone's just looking at you like, okay.
She's over here like about to, and then all of a sudden some dude's just like,
She's a bitch.
No, one of the old ladies saw me doing it and told me, and I realized I
that
could
was
smell
sweet.
fucking urinal cakes at the
oh
bottom.
yeah,
You're like, oh fuck.
that's
That's
One of the most
Alright.
disgusting memories of my
I
That's
have
life.
hepatitis C.
My,
Hepatitis C
my
or something.
question for you is, if you don't mind me asking, how old were you when this happened? Is this like, this isn't like adulthood, is it?
I was 13.
Okay.
okay.
All right.
I was about to say,
And
this
for the record, I grew up with 3 sisters, so I had no clue
okay, that's a little more understandable.
on
If
like
you're
urinals.
you're
and
like, this was like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, okay, there's, you know.
stuff. I don't drink anymore, so no.
I was at this war concert, and man, shit got crazy.
Oh shit! Holy shit! Even a scene like that would have made this movie a little bit better, or funnier at least. You could have just threw it in there. What the fuck?
I
Not a
don't know,
13-year-old,
man.
an adult. To be clear, people.
So
Stupid
this
movie.
fucking movie, bro. Oh, this fucking movie. This movie's got us thinking about other horrible shit that's like okay compared to this movie.
Wait, What do you think his nipples were made out of?
Baloney?
I think so. The first one looked like a mushroom.
Okay.
But then the second one didn't look like a mushroom. I like to think about like what they're using in place of these things.
I didn't even think about that. I thought it was like the normal way you go to Walmart, you can buy the fake nipples or something.
What?
Well, you know how Halloween time they got the fucking like you get the novelty things, or Spencer's have like fake nipples or something.
Okay, Spencer's. I was gonna say I don't ever see fake nipples at Walmart. Maybe Spencer's.
Well, Walmart has everything. I always say Walmart every time.
Fake nipples.
But yeah, like Spencer's, they'll have like fake
I don't
body
know
parts.
why that was so funny. The idea that Walmart just carries fake nipples.
You're like, you go in there, you're like, where you sell the fake nipples? They're like, oh,
what is your fake nipple section?
Bottles? You're like, nah. I'm talking about like real nipples.
They're across from the nipple clamps and the big dongs. Not for nothing, but Walmart needs to get an adult section now. I'm just saying.
I'm shocked they don't. They have everything else.
I mean, you guys will sell guns. You guys will sell fucking liquor in some states. So why aren't you selling fucking lube? Well, you do sell lube and condoms, but no other sex toys other than some of them fucking vibrator rings and shit. Like
you walk in and you're like, okay, mommy, be over in this aisle. Stay over there.
You go to the electronics section. Go ahead and play with the PlayStations.
I'll be back.
Go play with some GI Joes.
Hey, technically, would they have to put in their electronics?
Oh. But still, it still have to be in a different area.
I'm not saying all of them are, but a lot.
All of a sudden, you're walking down like the cell phone aisle, and across from it's Sabians. Just like, what the fuck is that right next to it? A fucking machine, and then next to that, it's the fucking robot, the sex robots.
They do have those ones you control.
What if they did have the try me thing? Not really necessarily testing.
No, do you know how to try those?
Uh-oh.
I used to sell sex toys.
Oh, nice.
So the way that you're supposed to test out the intensity is put it on the tip of your nose.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah.
So you put a vibrator to your nose, and you're like, oh wait.
Yeah.
Like, oh, that's gonna be
great. Whether it's like
it's so powerful, gave me a nosebleed.
It's
like I gotta fucking deviate a septum now. Goddamn it! Next.
Yo, where the hell are you at? Who broke your nose? I went to Walmart.
You ever get that one person who's just like,
put it in the nose. The little tiny
those parties, though, man, I used to make such good money.
The funny thing about that is what you just said is somebody doing that would end up being a dude doing something stupid. Like, yo, bro, I dare you, James, I dare you to. All right.
The men were always the ones. So we had like parties where it was like couples and shit too, and it was always the men doing the dumb shit.
Of course.
Like eating the numbing cream. Why?
We gotta make, because for one, you gotta see if it makes your whole mouth go numb.
Apparently.
Because we gotta make things fun.
Yeah.
Because if we get bored, we have to do something to entertain ourselves.
Thank you.
I think that's the issue too. Like if you think about from childhood, especially, it's like, oh, like when a group of guys, or guy friends, or cousins, or whatever, you get bored. We're always doing something stupid or destructive for no reason. It's like, okay, you have the PlayStation here, the 64 here, your bike here, but we're still gonna go this way. Even though you begged your mother for all this shit, we're still gonna do this dumb shit we can do for free. And you know, if you get caught, you're gonna get fucked up by your mom. You know for a fact. But you're just like, she's not gonna catch me, or she won't know. Tell you what, my mother, she won't know about this damn movie because I won't tell her about it. This shit sucks. This is bad. This is just.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
I was hoping it would at least be decent, at least entertaining-ish, and it wasn't even that. This was definitely one of those ones you just hit play, you watch it, just like, all right, how long was this movie? Like, I can't tell you how many times I checked the time to see how much time I had left. It's like right after I hit play, I was like, fuck.
I'm telling you, for like the first half hour, 45 minutes, I kept moving my mouse because I thought the shit was buffering. The sound was off so bad.
Oh, shit.
I was like, maybe I should close it out and restart it. And I just kept it going. I was like, you know what? This is fucking stupid.
I literally have in the middle of my page, I hate this movie.
Yay.
That's all I have in the middle of it. I hate this movie.
It is bad.
I love when the group of us concur.
We're all in agreement on that. James, this is...
I was just a little nicer than you guys, I guess.
Chris and James, this is finally one where I can have like a wacky rating where you guys are like, hey, what the how?
Yeah, no. If you said this was high, like you gave this shit a 6 or something, I'd be like, what the fuck?
No. Nah. I don't
No.
even think Weed would save this movie. As a matter of fact, I know Weed wouldn't save this movie.
See, my immature mind, I gave it a 2 just because the gore. That's not the immature part, but the fucking
the funny shit, yeah.
the sex noises. The one he was with his sister. You hear
The bottle. And it didn't even line up with what he was doing.
No.
Yeah, I'm like, you didn't have to do that, man. We don't need to hear her that she's getting wet.
Bro, they stole a sound clip from Pornhub of some chick squirting and fucking just applied it. It was like
Just
retarded.
repeat. Just kept repeating.
I don't even think they stole lotion in that. I feel like they put lotion in a glove, was just squeezing it or something.
That too, it could have. You never know.
That wasn't even like the real sound.
It was just
could not
Pauly
believe
Shore
they did
doing his
that.
weasel sound.
For that sound, they would have been better off just having somebody standing off screen stirring a pot of mac and cheese. It would have sounded so much better. Boom.
It was so weird, but it made me laugh. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe they put that in there. And this is me saying after, well, no, that was afterwards. That crossed the super line. He was like, I want you to go down on your fucking dead sister. I was like, what the fuck is going on with this movie?
Yeah, that was
like,
just.
Oh my God.
They did too fucking much. Like,
yeah.
Just have some cool kills, have a torture scene, have some cool kills, and leave it at that. You don't have to do all this extra shit. You don't even really, I mean, you could have had a little backstory as to why you were doing this. You were doing this because they threw you out of the place. So then go after the security guards that threw you out. Like, you're going after everybody else. Like, you're not coming on the show. You came on here saying some crazy ass shit. I let anybody on the podcast. I wouldn't let your crazy ass on this shit either. The fuck?
You know, I want to know what he was carrying at the beginning when he got thrown out. What was he rushing up to the stage with? Was it all these ideas for shit to do during the game? Like, and there was pictures. So did he have pictures from the other times? And nobody saw this shit while he's sitting there and like, come on.
Yeah. Or maybe it was all the secrets that all the information like he got from all of the people.
But again, if you're gonna do that, here's another thing he could have done, because he has all this information about all these people. Why not bribe them before you even go on there? Why not just shoot them an email like, hey, look, I know this about you, and the next one, hey, I know this about you. Expose them all, because they're not going to talk to each other about it, because they already didn't tell each other about it for most of that shit. So like, look, I'm going to expose all this shit. However he got the information, however he knows there's proof, boom, unless you let me on your show. And then maybe he takes the show over and kills it. I don't fucking know. Maybe they just
I don't think you can fix it. It was crap.
They shouldn't just made that.
Yeah, don't know. You can't fix it.
You can't. I guess I can start giving you guys credit for making movies, because I've never made one. But this is just bad. This fucking
nope.
That's all I got on it.
That the chick that I said she had to have been in porn before.
Yeah.
So I was just looking her up on IMDb, and I was cracking up because I was like, "Oh, she's been in the Nutcracker," but then it said she was in the South Jersey ballet version, and I just immediately was like, oh.
I thought it was a porn movie called The Nutcracker.
That's what
it's very possible.
It makes sense with the mouth thing open, crack those nuts.
She looks like a completely different person now too.
Oh,
she's had a shit ton of work.
You notice that's the one thing they have a list like the B-rated actors and shit. They sit there like you have an interview or something, or like you're doing like a casting call. They're like, "What have you been in?" You're like, "There's a giant book." You're like, "I've been in all these movies."
Yeah, it says she's been in over 80 horror films.
That's fucking insane.
Someone needs to tell her stop taking shit jobs.
Well, that's all she get. She's not good enough to get the other.
I was gonna say you might just get. It might be one of those things where it's like, okay, well,
after
someone needs to tell her to stop.
Actress.
Like, listen, sweetheart, I'm sorry, but nothing you've done or nothing you've been in is good. Sorry.
It's time to give up the ghost.
Like, come on, man.
Take a little break from this. Let's try something different.
Right. Like,
and the thing is, because the budgets are so low, how much are they really getting paid?
Maybe nothing.
Probably nothing. These are the kind of roles people take get paid nothing
Something
just so they can get their name out there.
Yeah. That's very, very true.
That does not work.
Shit on my podcast like this. Which, hey, I mean, I guess we're giving them a little bit of shine. So you're welcome. But don't do this type of shit no more, please. Do something better, guys.
It hurts.
Take your time. You know, do something about it.
It's literally the fucking definition of insanity. You've been doing the same thing 80 times. The 79th time, you didn't go, maybe I should try something different, or maybe I should take some lessons, or man, you know what? Maybe I should find another way to be involved with movies because maybe this part isn't it for me.
But I mean, at the same time, though, if it makes her happy, or you can't take that.
It's a job, man, and it's free traveling too. It depends where it is. Like if they say, "Hey, can you get here?" Never mind. If it's this type of movie, it's not free. No. They're like, "Hey, you want to be in this movie? I get here yourself."
Yep.
I can't afford a plane ticket to get you here.
Okay. Well, I can't afford to get there, so I'm not going. I'll record from home.
They're like, we got a $5,000 budget. You don't fit into that budget.
Seen school plays better than this bullshit.
Shit.
No, not me. I never went to school play.
I was in a school play better than this shit. I don't remember the damn play.
I never been in a school play.
Me too. I was in a lot of school plays.
Nah, I had stage fright. There's no fucking way I was
musicals.
doing that.
No, well, we didn't have. I went to well, James, you would know. Chris, you may know about it too. The Yates Magnet School in Schenectady.
Yeah.
I went there from kindergarten to 3rd grade, so it was a couple times I was in plays, and you didn't have a choice, but I didn't.
Oh, I'll have a choice. I'll tell them go fuck yourself.
I didn't mind it.
I can't do that.
You won't be in a play, but you'll put a candle in your asshole, James, or something.
That's different.
How the fuck is that different? What are you doing?
Because I'm not in an audience of hundreds of people.
He's not on stage doing it.
Yeah, and acting. Yeah.
I think I'm drunk at my boy's house, hanging out with the guys doing this. Oh fuck!
That's just for fun.
Getting ready for that Buffalo game. Sorry, James.
Sorry.
James like, this shit isn't funny, guys.
It's enough.
It is funny.
This is enough. Fuck, man. Fuck this movie.
Yeah, fuck this movie. Fuck this movie. Fuck this hour and 22 minutes of bullshit.
I thought it was long.
Is that all it was?
I thought it was like an hour and 40 minutes.
No, it was an hour and 24 minutes plus the commercials. It was like an hour and 40 minutes.
Okay, that's what it was.
The commercials were better.
Yeah, they were. Don't remember them, but they definitely were.
Oh, lordy.
This was one of those times like, oh fuck, can we get a commercial?
I forgot there was commercials. I don't pay. As soon as I see an ad pop up, I don't pay attention. I turn my head.
That's when I started paying attention more.
No, I hate commercials. Man. There's only certain commercials I would watch. Like Super Bowl will have sometimes I have the Dorito commercials or something like that. I don't. Everything else I don't like. I can't stand them.
All right, really quick, James. I want to say this. First of all, fuck the Super Bowl this year because my Niners aren't in it. But the Super Bowl commercials have gotten worse and worse over the years.
Oh, I agree.
And I miss
they used to be really funny.
The Bud Light frogs, I miss those.
Well,
I don't care if it was repetitive.
Companies are worried about PC-ness and trying to fucking make sure they don't get canceled these days. So
fuck that shit.
The Budweiser Clydesdales made me cry one year.
Oh yeah.
Actually, probably more than 1 year.
I miss those.
Really?
Those were good.
All of the execs are older and off the coke at this point in time, so now they're just like, no, we gotta be careful.
Not just that though. Have you noticed now you can just watch all the fucking commercials ahead of time anyway?
Oh yeah.
It totally takes away from it.
They're leaked online, yeah.
It's stupid because there was I mean, yes, you're looking forward to the Super Bowl, of course, and then it's like, oh, these commercials are gonna be hilarious. It's like, oh fuck, I already seen these like 2 weeks before the fucking game, and they sucked.
And I never watched the halftime show. I don't give a fuck who's in it.
What?
This is actually probably gonna be a decent halftime show, but
no, don't care.
I'm boycotting the whole thing.
Don't care. I can't watch it.
Boycotting what whole thing? The whole Super Bowl?
Yeah,
you're not gonna watch the Super Bowl because the 49ers aren't in it?
No, it's because the Rams made it.
You watched football all season and kept track of other teams besides the 49ers, but because the 49ers ain't in the shit, you're not going to watch the Super Bowl?
I didn't really pay attention to the other teams. I have it on the red zone while I'm doing other shit, and then I'll focus in on my Niners when they were playing. And then they lost to a team that I hate.
Man, you paid attention because you knew what players on what team fucking was doing what for what and how much and what. Man,
that's the Red Zone channel gives you all the great highlights. It gives you all like it'll bring it to like when a team's about to score, it'll bring it right to that channel, right to that game.
Yeah, I don't watch the Super Bowl just because if there's not a party involved, I don't care.
Sure, I get wings making myself if I have to.
I need to
go
out.
I don't need to.
Now, James, listen to this though. Had my team not made the playoffs, or if we lost earlier in the playoffs, I may have considered it, but one game away, that hurts.
That don't bother me.
Yeah.
Sore ass loser.
It's rough. I'm a horrible loser. I hate losing. I wasn't even involved in the fucking game. I'm mad. Oh man! And I told you guys what happened at fucking PetSmart. How I felt disrespected after my dog's out the bath.
No, what happened?
So, you know how when you bring your dogs to get groomed, how they'll give them those bandanas?
Yeah.
This bitch put a fucking. It was the same color as the Seattle Seahawks. I hate the Seattle Seahawks. The bandana on my dog. Before I got out the store, I took that shit off and threw it away.
Just because it was the colors.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm a diehard fan, Chris. That'd be like if you had a dog, right? And someone put a Dominican flag on your dog instead of a Puerto Rican flag. You'd be upset about that. Well, no, you'd probably laugh. You'd think I had something to do with it, even though I wasn't. Like, fucking Aaron. Like, what are you talking about? But yes.
Jesus Christ.
I had to get rid of it. Yes, man, I take this shit serious.
Okay, but the colors have nothing to do. That's not the only place those colors are used and go together well.
That's where I know them from. And
You better take that lime green off your fucking overlay over there, and all the blue or sea green you got there too, or fucking.
No. I'm telling you, it was the green, that darkish blue, and the gray, like all together. Like it was colors. Like if it was wearing a jersey, I was like, I told my dog,
those were almost the colors from my fraternity.
I was like, listen, I said, Xavier, I said, next time they do this to you, you're supposed to bite them. Don't let them put this bullshit on you. And he just looked at me. My wife was like, it's not that serious. She doesn't get it.
No one will.
James,
No.
my cousin understood it. He was like, you should call and complain or some shit.
Get the poor girl her last strike. She's fired for some reason because she did something offensive that was completely stupid, but corporate's going to agree with you anyway because you paid.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. I'll just say, straighten up, shape up. Don't do that again.
Remember me, the one out of 20,000 people you cut their dogs. That I don't like the shit on my dog.
Nope, nobody does. Just don't put that color on anybody's dog. It's like, don't make this type of movie anymore. Don't.
That's legit.
I looked away and looked up, and that scared the shit out of me for a second.
Wow, I keep coming in and out.
It's like a headless.
Where'd he go? What the fuck?
Fucking head fell off. Nobody's even noticed. Shit.
He's still talking though. He's straight.
Yeah, he'll be okay. He'll be okay. I guess that one does it for this episode, though.
Yeah, let's wrap it.
I can't believe I just ranted for almost an hour with all of you on this bullshit.
Well, we had a lot of laughs.
Oh, it was all rants for me.
That's what we do.
This is what we do. I've noticed that, though. A lot of the shitty movies, it's like 20 minutes of actually talking about the movie, then the rest is just what we actually really want to talk about. Or what just pops in, like, boom.
We go off topic, yeah. We go crazy.
Let's hope the next one is better. Let's hope the next one is better.
What is the next one again?
The Whispering
I forgot.
Man.
What is it called?
The Whispering Man.
It's gonna be shit.
Hey, wait. Who chose this movie to
I don't
put
remember.
on your thing?
I don't remember.
I don't remember. I'm gonna
Somebody
blame.
that hates y'all.
No, I'm either gonna blame James or Kyle.
It was probably me or Kyle. Because this is how it happened. So when he said, hey, we need movies off Tubi, I went and I just
grabbed some movies.
Typed in horror and everything that popped up. I went through all the covers. I go, oh, this one looked cool. Click. This one looked cool. Click. I didn't read nothing what it was about.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Didn't look into it at all.
Which
never seen them. I always clicked on the ones I never seen.
Yeah.
So I was like, never seen this, so click. And I gave you like what, 7 or something like that.
I forgot.
I rescind my sister wife offer. Let your wife know when she leaves you.
That's your loss. More food for me.
Oh shit. But yeah, people, we're gonna get going. But before we do that, let's
Oh yeah, that's me, the worst Sam Gamer. Come check me out playing pretty much Apex, Fortnite, Call of Duty every once in a while when I can fucking stomach it. And the 8-year-olds that harass me. I've been playing through Tomb Raider. I'm probably going to be playing through some of the Resident Evils. But I'm on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. I just got to start updating that shit. But If you like some crazy banter, if you like seeing me rage and fucking talk some shit and have some fun, check me out usually Fridays and Saturday nights. But if you hit the notification bell, you'll see when I get live all the time, because now I'm streaming like 30 to 60 hours a week, motherfuckers. So come watch the shit, hit the bell, and leave some fucking comments, you lazy fucks. Because you are the worst damn viewers ever watching the worst damn gamer. That's all love, by the way. Then you can check out Dreams the Creator on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. The dude is super dope with anything in the creative space, anything that's visual, anything that's audio. So if you need help making your shit look just as good as Sir Sturdy's with all his overlays, the design of this whole Z Network icon and all that shit, get Dreams on his shit. Let him know what's up. Tell him Sir Sturdy sent you, and he'll help you out with some of his prices on some of his stuff. But dude is solid. Also, go check out So Good It's Scary. This is one of my favorite things we have here, because if you are an independent artist, you have your own movies, you have your own projects, 30 minutes or less, you want us to do a review on it, we will do it live if you drop it in on the Facebook. Hit us up also on Instagram. And then also, any last words with Joe? She was in the comments a little bit earlier. She's got a ton of content out there for you. She's always popping stuff up. She's got recipes, stories. One of the news stories that she just put out, I believe, was the real story of the orphan from real life, where that story came from. So go check her out, support her on her Patreon. She's on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram as well.
And with that being said, we got a comment. Oh, it's those fucking, we got the spam, guys.
Woo! Show us your movies! Sorry.
You okay, Chris?
Yeah, I get excited.
Anyways, Tuesdays and Thursdays, you can come right here. You can check us out 8 o'clock Eastern time, where we're doing movie reviews. And as Chris just said, from So Good It's Scary, we will review your half-hour or shorter horror short. Show it live, review it. You can come on, review it with us, discuss it with us, and also review the film that we're going to review right after that. Again, Tuesday, Thursday, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Then you can come check us out on Popcorn and Pints, 9 o'clock every Saturday. We do 2 movies. We try to figure out how they connect if we remember. We have a good time with it. Hopefully. Hopefully. It's been up and down this year so far with Popcorn and Pints, especially with that fucking nostalgia movie, because it was terrible. But yeah, check us out on there, because you'll get some good laughs and good fun. Stories from a Bar, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere you can listen to podcasts, including YouTube, which all these shows are on all these platforms, so check them out. But check out Stories from a Bar. You're going to get beer talk, brewery talk, and music talk now, which is great. And then Deep Focus Cinema, Facebook, YouTube, Deep Dive on Cinema. Check it out. Cinematic Canon, if it comes, it comes. If it doesn't, we'll see. That being said, people, I'll see you in your nightmares. Peace. Fuck this movie. Peace.
Thanks for joining, Jen.
Yes, Jen, thank you so much for joining us. And I'm sorry that every time you join us, we have shitty movies. Well, hopefully you can join us for a really good film soon.
I mean, you won't know, though, will you? We'll always have the greasy strangler.
Yeah. That's very true. That's right here for all of us. He's happy. Oh my God, that movie was so bad.
It hurts. Fucking hurts.
Fuck.
Well, thank you guys for having me.
No doubt.
Oh, of course. Anytime you want to come join us again, just let us know. Let one of us know. James, me, Chris, and you're more than welcome to.
Just let me know when the movie's not gonna suck.
We can't promise that. We don't know.
We don't.
Good sucking. Wait, let me rephrase that. I was gonna say good sucking's okay, but that's not at all where I was going with that. The so bad it's good is okay.
Okay. Well, maybe The Whispering Man will be good.
No.
Y'all don't seem real confident about that.
I'm not confident in that at all.
I feel like I've seen this movie before.
I don't think I did. Maybe. I don't fucking know.
It's almost time.
We'll find out when I see the trailer.
Well, y'all have a good rest of your night.
You too, Jen. Take care.
You too.
Thanks.
Let's see.
I just sent you, gentlemen, the linky link.
Got it.
Holy fucking hell. So, as I said before, that's all love on that bullshit, because you guys are the worst damn viewers ever. I'm the worst damn gamer ever. I appreciate you watching, but all of you lurkers out there with your eyeballs and you ain't commenting, you ain't hitting no subscribes, you ain't doing shit. Start. That way I got something to fucking add to the shit with you. Motherfuckers.
You guys ready?
Appreciate you being the worst viewers, though, because it takes the worst to be the best sometimes, like I always say.
Oh, wait a minute. This cover looks familiar. I think I did see this.
I know it was posted in the group by somebody.
Whispering Mind. 2019. Oh my god. Was this on the 2B wheel too or something?
OG.
How did it make it to the OG wheel?
I don't know. A suggestion, probably.
The OG wheel was something that was like the first wheel we had before I added all the other wheels.
Oh my god. So this is gonna
Maybe
be
I
like
did see
Slender
this.
Man-ish or something?
Yeah, I think so.
I know I've seen this before. Did we review this before?
I don't know.
You left it on the wheel by mistake?
Maybe, but I guess we're doing it again. I really feel like we've seen this before.
That was the goddamn trailer?
Yeah.
Bro, go back to the search. See if there's a longer one. There's gotta be a longer one.
The Whispering
46.58. What the fuck?
That's it.
It wasn't in their budget.
Then there's the full movie. I'm not buying a rent.
Oh my god. Okay.
Wow.
Jesus shit.
Okay. Nope, that's the trailer. Let's go.
Jesus shit.
Let's get this over with.
Fucking A.
So remember, we gotta wait a few seconds. Where's the record button? Oh, right up top. Why am I way the fuck down there at the bottom of the screen? I don't fucking know.
Fuck.
Well, guys, we are about to review the trailer of The Whispering Man. Not a lot fucking happened in that trailer. That was a whole bunch of nothing. Cool, kind of a cool picture thing, I guess. But we basically just,
It looked like someone going through a fucking empty house, abandoned house.
like an attic.
Yeah,
It
like
looked
someone's attic. Yeah,
And it was a picture in the attic, and that was basically it. The picture
that's
was
a picture of an alien or something. That
I don't know
someone
what to
painted.
say about this.
This trailer's a 0.
Like,
Yeah,
what the
there's
fuck?
There's not even anything we could really rate on it, honestly. That's not even us being assholes for once. That's just us being.
It didn't tell none of the story. You don't know what the fuck it's about. It just looks like someone's walking through their attic.
It's a horror movie from the perspective of hardcore Henry. That's
I
it.
guess so. We'll see.
That's it. I really hope that's not the whole entirety. Oh,
I
God,
hope
this is
I
gonna
hope
be.
it's good.
I feel like there's more to it.
It's
I
an
feel
hour
like
and
we've
18
seen this
minutes.
before. I feel like we've seen this before, James. I really
Hour and 18 minutes. That's kind of short.
Let's not complain about because if it's shitty, you want it to be short.
Well, average is like almost what, hour and a half.
It varies though, because if it's like a fan film type or like an indie, it's definitely an indie film. Those vary. Those aren't always like an hour and a half and 2 hours. But they're just like, look, this is our budget 1 and 2. We want people to sit down and actually watch this. We don't want it to be too long to where it's too much. We'll see.
Because the trailer's 0, so I'm sure the movie's gonna beat the trailer automatically.
I'm hoping that's one, and then I'm gonna have to agree with you on the trailer rating because there was really nothing for us to discuss, rate, or anything about it.
They didn't want me to watch it at all. Nothing like oh, I got to see this.
Yeah, that's the problem.
I can't.
It disappointed Chris. He don't even know if he can make it next episode.
Like,
I don't know if I can do this.
Honestly, I'd rather just watch Sturdy play some fucking Resident Evil for the whole episode.
I mean,
I feel like that's gonna look better and have better fucking production quality. Like, oh my god,
and more entertainment, funnier, all that good shit. But I'm good at what I do. Go ahead, Chris. You could say it.
Fuck.
No, not that.
Think you suck at Resident Evil?
No, I beat Resident Evil.
Yeah,
What a 7.
What were you anticipating me saying?
I tried to guess. I don't know. I thought you were going to talk shit.
What's there to talk about? You see a ladder, an attic, a painting of an alien type deal. You hear a noise. End of trailer.
That's it. It was like, what is it, 46 seconds or something like that?
48 or 54 or something. What the fuck,
Yeah, it was
man?
bad. It was crazy.
It was not fucking long enough, is what it was. Because again, I was hoping to get a cool deep dive on this fucking trailer, and we didn't get shit.
Yo, bro, by the time we get through all of these movies and shit, I'm just gonna fucking, by the time we're done with all of this shit, I'm probably never watching horror movies ever again. Like, this shit keeps getting worse. Like, what the fuck?
I'll never stop.
I'm joking. I still gotta at least try to, find some of the good mainstream, like, bigger budget shit that's worth it. You know what I mean?
Well, you're gonna come across where it's low budget and it's gonna be awesome. It'll happen.
You're gonna get that, and then
once or twice so far.
So
I mean, Nightmare on Elm Street was low budget. I love that shit. You know what I mean?
Friday the Third. I mean, if you want to think about it, compared to movies now, especially I think Friday the 13th, you could say how a lot of the 80s horror was low budget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To an extent.
But this shit's just, this was, you can't even call this a trailer. It's a fucking, it's like worse than a demo. Like,
yeah, it's bad. I don't even know what to say about it. That's how bad it was.
We'll see Thursday. Yeah. Hopefully the movie is way better than the trailer. Hopefully the movie's better than the movie we just fucking watched at the very least. Like, I'm hoping this movie's at least fucking 4.
It looks paranormal, so I'm hoping it's good.
Like, I don't even think it's worth giving it a rating. Even if it's a 0, just leave it as inconclusive. Because it's unfinished. The trailer was unfinished.
That is true. That is true.
Like, I can't fucking deal.
Yeah.
I guess we could wrap this up too, because we're talking way more than that trailer was.
Yeah,
we're about 5 minutes longer than the trailer is the rate we're going.
It's true.
Oh fuck! Let's hope the movie's better. And yeah, so make sure you guys tune into Horror Reserve 30 on Thursday, 8:00 Eastern Time, live wherever you're watching this from, wherever you watch the movie we just reviewed.
You have to. We're gonna watch this shit. You better tune in.
Yeah, you should watch it too. I'm sure you'll be able to find it. That being said,
suffer with us.
I'll see you in your nightmares, and peace.
Fuck. What the fuck?
Do that.
Nothing but
Listen, I love doing viewer choice shit, but there's some things and there's reasons why your shit don't get picked sometimes. So don't be offended. Don't be offended when I start doing some of my viewer choice shit for my gaming and all my other content and shit. Don't be offended when you fucking bullshit shit doesn't get fucking picked because it's bullshit.
Hey, listen. Gotta do what we gotta do, right?
Oh, I'm talking to the viewers, man.
Hey,
I'm talking to the eyes that are still in the background and haven't left any comments. You know I got analytics, right? I can see how many people are on this fucking stream all the time, right?
Yeah, you're there. Just say something while you're there. Damn.
Yes. Pop in, say
lazy.
what up. Or,
stop being lazy.
Yeah, I'm sure at some point we say something that you're like, oh shit, right? Oh shit, or yeah, I agree, or something.
Like I can't believe that white boy said that.
Shit.
Believe it, he said it.
But after saying that, all right, guys, I'm gonna bounce.
Peace, James. Always good.
All right, man.
Have a good one.
God,
you too, man.
Damn. What the fuck,
Chris? Right now, I'm downloading the audio of that episode. I'm about to upload it to Podbean and have it drop, I guess, midnight.
Look at this. Sturdy's got his flow. Sturdy's got his process. Sturdy's got his consistency on deck.
I'm getting to it. Working on it.
Nah, I just gotta send you all my shit so that you can just keep doing that.
This guy.
It's like, nigga, why don't you just put this shit up yourself then? Nah, you don't understand, bro. Like, I don't have to. I don't want to, but you know, if you
nigga,
could, here you go. Oh shit.
This movie. Oh god.
Oh Jesus, Lord have mercy.
Upstairs, I was like, this movie was so bad.
Lord.
You know what's funny? And so, at a point, right? Because I've been watching it, pausing it. There was a point where, you know, we were sitting down eating dinner. I was watching the movie. She had my headphones on with her phone, watching something completely different. And she was, oh shit, she was like, she just knew this movie was gonna be bad. She just decided not to even pay any mind to it.
I don't blame her. Like, I think the only reason why I stood so long was like at that point where I texted you and I was like, bro, I don't think this is the right movie. And then I'm like, I'm already fucking, you know, 40 minutes in, 30 minutes, 30 to 50 minutes in, whatever. I'm like, man, you just gotta watch the next 40 minutes, half hour, 40 minutes. And it's like, and like I said, I like at least it picked up pace at the end, the last like 25, 30 minutes, but it was still stupid shit. It was useless. It wasn't quality gore. It wasn't like, and I'm not even a fan of gore. I'm not even a fan of the gore shit. But this was like, this is literally how I watched this movie. While a baby was being cut out, a testicle was being cut off, a fucking kidney was being cut out. I'm sitting here like this, going, like. And the other thing that irks me a lot is the like nonsense, like shit that's movies that are nonsense. Like this is so stupid. Oh, well, this guy got caught at the show, and now he shows up at their house and behind the fucking curtain, one dude's brains get splattered. Which, by the way, I thought the guy shot him from behind the fucking curtain. Honestly, I didn't think there was real bullets in the revolver. So they didn't even depict that right. I can still talk more shit about this fucking bullshit film. It's so bad.
I don't even fucking know, yo.
Dude, I don't like. I get, you're coming up, you're trying some shit, you made the movie, and hopefully you found some success, or people saw you for your talent and shit. But how do you present this as a piece to display your talent? How do you put shit like this as your portfolio? This is what I've done. It's like it's your fucking resume. You don't put the first fucking job you had when you're 16, when you're 25. You don't put a job that's unrelated. You tell them when you did the fucking sound boom for a movie. You tell them if you're trying to be a producer now. You tell them when you helped the photographer, the fucking the cinematographer, or you helped with casting. You don't fucking tell people when you flip fucking burgers at Taco Bell. That's what this feels like. This feels like somebody who just was trying to build a resume, did some shit, put some shit on it, and was expecting, just like the fucking broad in the movie. I'm sorry. If I do 5 or 6 things of this nature and they're all shit, how do you want me to promote this shit myself to tell people, hey, hire me? It's not happening. I can bullshit some shit. I can't turn fucking literally a gold piece of turd to solid gold. I can't. This isn't even a gold piece of turd. This is literally still fucking steamy. This still has the fucking waves of heat coming off of it.
That's fucking funny.
What the fuck?
That's fucking funny.
Like, I don't understand. How did you expect to get anywhere, get jobs? Like, you wanted success. You wanted. This is one of the things you even put on your fucking accredited things. Why? Who fucking can bury this shit?
Yeah, you shouldn't have did this.
Like, who funded this shit to be put out? Especially 4 fucking years later. Who thought this would be a good idea? Oh, I got some money now. Let me put this shit out. You're dumb. You fucking wasted your fucking money. First of all, you should have been mad that you wasted the time, even though, listen, no matter how, I get it. Experience comes. You got to do shit to have the experience to say you've done it. I understand. But you don't tell everybody every fucking piece of fucking shit you've done and every failure you've had. You just show the growth. You show the fucking new shit. You show where you got to because of the bullshit and the failures. You don't fucking show the failures. It just drives me nuts, bro. It drives me fucking nuts.
I see this. I can see. You don't seem like you like this movie at all. None of us did.
Bro, I just don't like wasting time, bro. I don't like wasting fucking time. Like, you wasted the film crews, the actors, your time, our time, the people who happen to find this shit in the 99-cent bin, the fucking people that printed the shit and pressed these fucking CDs and made the labels and stuffed them in the cases. All a waste of fucking time. Drives me nuts. Drives me nuts. I gotta go off. It's like I can't keep my fucking mouth shut about stupid shit like this. Like, I'll do it for good shit. I'm definitely doing it for bad shit.
Oh, you have to.
Fucking let somebody hit me. What have you done? Motherfucker, you don't even know the shit I've done. I've had fucking 4 careers at this point, and you're still trying to make it in this one. It drives me insane.
Hey, man. People have passions, I guess. But
fuck you doing right now, man?
me?
Yeah, besides your uploads and shit. You getting off? You gonna get gaming a little bit? You got work tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I'm getting off in a little bit. I'm just right now. What I'm doing is creating the event for Thursday.
Yeah. You know what I do not like right now? I just gotta throw this out there because are you using Windows 11?
No, I don't have it.
You didn't do the upgrade? It was free.
No, it was saying I needed something else on my computer, which I don't get what. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I don't care that much.
So anyway, you're using the dual screen setups. For some reason, only the one screen, your first screen, has the fucking time and your settings and all the shit in the bottom right-hand corner. It has all the other options across the bottom with what you're using, the start menu type shit, but it does not have the fucking time. It doesn't have your sound shit. It doesn't. So right now, for instance, and all the time, I use the screen that's right in front of me because it's a 1080 screen and it's right in front of me instead of using the one that's down here or off to the side to be the main one that I'm looking at, right, for the podcast. So I got to move this shit in order to see what fucking time it is. So I got to ask you what time it is.
9:27.
Thank you. But this is still bullshit. I'm a grown-ass man. I can look at my own goddamn time on my goddamn computer.
I'm so confused.
What do you mean?
Okay. Because it's not okay.
Because I'm full screen on the one screen.
Oh,
You can't see nothing else at the bottom. And the other screen is available. It has the taskbar at the bottom, but it doesn't have the fucking time. It doesn't have the date. It doesn't have the fucking audio shit for the settings and all of that. Volume and all that. It has not the internet symbol for your network. It ain't got shit on any of the other screens except for the one main screen that it chose.
No bueno.
I know. That's why I'm talking about it.
Why would they even out of all the things they could change? Why?
Who had enough time to think of that and be like, that might be better if we do that for the experience? What?
Who? Who?
Drives me nuts. Drives me nuts. I hate shit like that. I hate stupid shit that makes no sense. That effort was put into for nothing. Like you could have been figuring out a bug in the background. Yeah, niggas spent time to figure out. You know, maybe not every screen needs the time thing. We can save a little bit of the resources that's going to take up the 0.1000001% of creating that for the screen and on the graphics card and on the processing power.
But it's not really gonna do much. It's not gonna take power from the computer. It's not gonna.
That's what I'm saying.
Be beneficial.
Like how about you listen to fucking the consumers and the people who are using the end users and kill all the bullshit in the background that's not fucking needed that I didn't tell to turn on, that Windows does not need to fucking run.
That and and this goes with phones too. The pre-downloaded bullshit you put on our phones and computers that we never use and can't delete. Like, what the fuck is it here for?
And that's what I mean. So now, not only can you not delete the shit from the registry and all that with some of these things, now you literally just have to see it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't make it go away. You can't get rid of it. You can't delete it completely. You can't fucking get rid of the hard fucking end of it in the background. Nope. You tell it to fucking kill the process, that shit comes back fucking 30 seconds later. What?
I don't know, bro.
Because it's all the monitoring shit. It's all that bullshit. Whatever. Fucking tech companies.
Okay, that part's done, and just gotta make a quick background, and I'm all set. Or poster thing.
See the fucking mood you got me in, bro?
Don't blame me.
Oh, this is your fault. Your wheel, your show.
I didn't force you to come out. You want to record? Yeah.
Shit, man.
Always blame the damn black man. Innocent black man.
Fuck. This Well, I can't be opening my mouth talking about, yeah, I'll be on every single episode as long as I can. Whenever I can, I'll be on.
Hey, man.
God damn it. But then it sucks too because then you miss a good one that happens to come every once in a while. Or a movie I wanted to review. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Hey, you know what they say. Applesauce, not everybody likes it. Actually, nobody says that but me.
Who the fuck says that?
I don't know. I just say the first thing. I couldn't think of anything else. It was, listen, we had fun reviewing it. That should count for something. Got some laughs.
Motherfucker, I ain't got no anxiety medicine. I ain't got no weed.
Me either.
Like, fun. I'm kidding me? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You kidding me? Gotta get high pitched with it. Fucking kidding me, man? The fuck?
You're a fucking bitch.
You fucking bitch. Fucking
That,
bitch.
we could have used him to talk about this damn movie.
Yo, I should have made. I gotta send you that so you can just use the audio of it for when the movie's horrible. You're a fucking bitch. You don't have a Sir Sturdy stamp of unapproval?
No, I don't want to put any of my. I don't want to put my stamp on it if I don't approve of it.
Sir Sturdy stamp of disapproval.
But yeah, this shit sucks.
Oh boy, that shit was annoying.
That was bad.
That shit was annoying. I can't believe I watched it to the end. I really can't. I was literally right after I texted you. I'm like 5-6 minutes in, 10 more minutes in. I'm like, why am I still here? Shut this shit off. I got to the end. I didn't realize it was gonna be the end, and I fucking went to go grab my mouse to put it to close out, and then I realized there was only like a minute left, 45 seconds left. I was like, all right. Yeah, I look real Latino right here. I'm not gonna lie.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Chicks dig it.
He said, Oh.
Fuck.
What's wrong now?
Nothing. That shit's annoying.
The movie?
Yeah.
It's over though.
I still experienced it.
Yeah, but you know, some people experience bad movies. Like us. Listen, be glad it wasn't like a long ass fucking 2-hour crock of shit. It was close enough.
That's supposed to be the silver lining here? That it didn't waste more of my time?
Yeah, man, you gotta take, like, again, you gotta pull out positives from somewhere.
Okay, I'm feeling like Derek right now. You want to play a game?
Huh? No.
I was like, I feel like Derek right now. You want to play a game? You gotta play. You gotta play to the end. True for dare.
I had to dare myself to go downstairs and lay down.
Shove that fucking microphone through your eyeball.
But yeah, that was just. I mean, what is this guy doing?
Oh shit!
They just went. Like, you know how sometimes you're like, okay, I want to see something. Why they went too far over the top to where it just didn't work. Excuse me.
It could have still been exactly what it was, but good.
I mean, they could have changed up a couple things, yeah, but I get what you're saying.
This dude. Like, I feel like this was a drama club production.
Shit. Let's make sure it's the right date. The 10th, 8 o'clock. Yes. Upload this image. Yeah, this movie was fucking. Yeah.
So anybody watching my stream, don't fucking watch this True for Dare. If you see that cover that was on the screen a little while ago, do not watch this shit. Please don't. And I don't want to hear no shit if you do. Because I just told you don't fucking watch this shit.
And I'm going to tell you to watch it at your own risk. You can say all the shit you want to me because I don't give a shit. I'm gonna ignore it anyway.
Yeah.
You drop it in the comments during the live show. I appreciate it though. That's when you can.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Like we need to issue a challenge for great horror movies.
That's too easy though.
No, it's not. They're few and far between, obviously.
Nah.
What?
I've seen a lot of great horror movies.
Like what?
I have to fucking sit back and think, and I don't feel like doing all that right now. But I've seen a lot of good horror movies, really good horror movies.
The most recent one is Midsommar.
Most recent, yes, I think.
Well, you probably watched some with Ibrahim too.
I watched one with him called Titan or something. That was actually really good.
Have you seen Parasite?
No, I haven't.
And Train to Busan, I haven't seen yet either.
That is fucking Train to Busan is fire. It's about 2 hours, maybe a little longer, but it's action packed. It's yes, that is dope. Bunch of Korean zombies. That is nuts.
It's so hard for me to like as much as I loved watching horror movies, I just always also knew which ones just to stay away from. It's just like nah.
And I'm the opposite of that. I'm like, I gotta check it out. But but here's the thing with me. I don't know what your favorite genre of movie is, but horror is by far is my favorite. So it's like I give it, you know what I mean? I look at it a little bit different, probably.
I'm still trying to figure out how horror can be like the only genre of movie people fuck with, because it's like literally 90% of fucking horror movies are in that like 3 to 5 range.
I won't say 90% though. Maybe I'll put it to you like this. Maybe you should say 90% of what you've seen. Because I've seen a lot of good shit. And then horror is also the genre for me. Actually, for a lot of horror fans in general, but for me, I'll say, to where, again, like what Jim was saying, like so bad it's good, to where you're like entertained by it. I don't think any other genre can pull that off with like fucking, you know what I mean? Just certain
comedy can.
To an extent. I
mean, action is kind of tough to get that.
Because like with comedy, because I've seen shitty comedies and I don't like them.
Yeah.
The ones that are shitty, I'm just like, this isn't funny. That to me, that's what it is. Like a shitty comedy is like, it's not fun. It's just like right. Fucking Bill and Ted Excellent Adventure was fucking corny. It was boring for me. I don't know.
For me, that was like mid-range.
I think I gave it a 2, if that, maybe even a 1
or 5 or 6 or something like that.
I didn't like it. But then Weekend at Bernie's, I had a great time with. So it's just.
It depends on how it's done and if it's done well or not. Like if it works, if the lines hit, if fucking the scenery hits with it. You know what I mean? The physical comedy, the actors are doing their job.
There's other stuff with that too, though. Like again, with Weekend at Bernie's, I know the guy from Friday the 13th and from being on a panel with him and getting his autograph. You know what I mean? So it's like that's what I see. And then seeing how his personality is, because he was real funny guy, real nice guy. And then you see Weekend at Bernie's, which I mean, I know he played an asshole, but he still had some funny parts in it, and the movie was funny, and like just the way. Yes, after he dies in the movie, there's like no scenes or nothing. But excuse me, I'm about to go like my black ass down. But there's like no dialogue with him, of course. But just him just laying there, just having to be in certain positions like that. That takes some sort of skill because you can't move your face, you can't be laughing and smirking and smiling and all this other shit.
Well, being so limp and able to have the people manipulate you and have it work, you know what I mean? That's like, all right, cool. But I just, Jesus fucking Christ. So it sucks too, because I mean, you can't really answer the question, 100% for sure or not. But like, if you never would have met the guy, would you have given that movie a 3 or 2? You know what I mean? It's like,
I don't know, because the thing is, I still found some humor in it. I feel like I still found some humor in it either way, but meeting him did help.
Yeah.
I think meeting him maybe gave it 2 points. Maybe.
It depends on the person's sense of humor too, with comedy and shit like that. See,
my humor is just, I mean, it's sense of humor. It's all over the place though, because again, there's certain movies that just going from the Popcorn and Pints episodes where I didn't find anything funny and everybody else did, or you know what I mean, or maybe
You know, and like horror just went. I mean, we'll probably be able to have a conversation about this, but horror's completely changed its course over time. Horror started out as a fantasy, like frightening, get in your head, make you jump, make you feel certain things and worry about things, like based on like based on like urban myth or legends or fucking, you know, those monsters of stories and shit like that, like the Mummy and Frankenstein and all this shit, right? That were told. But now it's completely transitioned into, it almost seems like people don't aim for the scare and the get in you and like make you dream about this shit, make you worried about it. Now it's more of, we need to show you imagery that's gonna stick with you and fucking that's absurd and violent and brutal and just out of the realm of, you know what I mean, what
they've always had that too though. I don't know, it's tough because again, if you go to movies like Midsommar, which is another movie I watch called The Witch, but if you go to movies like Midsommar and stuff like that, they do have those artsy kind of like really like, oh shit. But people cry about, people bitch and complain about those as well. They're just like, oh, this is and then if you look at the Jordan Peele movies too, those are
right. I like those because there's a psychological aspect to them.
Yes,
you know what I mean. So that's getting in your head. That's making you think, and that's making you draw up. Like, God damn, like, yo, if this shit was real, or like, you know what I mean. It's not this fucking like horrible side of humanity that's constantly being showed and fucking just like, you know what I mean. It's become too overstated with the blood, the guts, the gore, the absurdity of the visceralness of the violence. It's no longer the, oh shit, somebody's there, or somebody popped out. That's why I love shit like Strangers, because that's like, yo, yes, that could happen. Like, but then it puts you in a position of like, yo, if this shit was happening, what would you be doing? Or like, oh shit, like this could be a totally random act of violence against people because people are out there doing this shit. You know what I mean? But it plays well with your whole psyche. It plays well with your fears of, everybody's worried about their house being broken into, or fucking getting cornered in a dark alley or in the rural woods with nobody around to help. You know what I mean? Like that shit plays on people's actual fears.
True. What about, now, do you like paranormal type of horror films?
I do. If they're good. And if they have a decent story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, don't show me a movie that's just got a fucking demon or a ghost that's just coming at people, hacking them up or slashing them, and then it's like, oh, well, they just possess somebody. Like, there needs to be a backstory. There needs to be understanding of what, where, how, why is this happening now to these people and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like some sort of build up and shit. I know what you mean.
But yeah, you think back to like Bela Lugosi days and all of those people in the Swamp Thing and all that shit. That was just like, oh man, that was like mind blowing to people, right? And it's like,
I was even say, but you gotta think of when those type of films came out, like when horror started in the 40s on and up. They only did so much because that's just the ideas they had, one, and then two, I feel like it was just only so much was probably allowed to be shown on TV.
See, but that's the thing. It's like, I don't understand what people's desire to see shit like this that is so horrific that, like, cops see this shit, investigators see this shit. You know what I mean?
I mean, I could. It's just that, especially when it's like the practical effects, it looks so fucking cool. But in real life, I wouldn't be able to stomach that shit. I can be honest with you. But because you know it's a movie, that helps, of course. And it's just a getaway. Yeah, I just watch it as like a getaway, different form of art. I love it.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people that this is like this dude just said in this movie. Well, it's an inspiration. They're drawing inspiration off of seeing all this shit. Their mind is thinking about shit like this now. Where perhaps if they didn't see all this shit in this imagery, they wouldn't even have these thoughts. Or if they did have this thought, they immediately know this is not good. This is not what should be. Like, look at everybody. You know what I mean? Everybody's trying to live in harmony and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Because I watch it on the movie. I don't think about going and trying to act it out.
No, I understand that, but I'm not talking about us. I'm talking about the exception that will take it and act on it.
But you could say that with anything. You could say that with a gangster movie. You could say that with music. You could say that with a game if you're gonna go that route. An action movie.
I know, but the tone of the violence and the severity of it in any genre, it's like fuck, man. Like everybody just, it's so crazy. Like this dude was saying, sex sells and blood sells or violence sells. It's like we could be scrolling through something, see something cute, hit the like or something, like oh, scroll past it. But yet we see a bum fight, or we see dudes getting at each other in the middle of the street or in a fucking restaurant or something. Or, you know what I mean? Or look at the videos that go out that air that people see people being beheaded, cartels killing niggas, having dogs eat them, and fucking like all this other shit. It's like why do people want to see that? Why does that get so much attention and watch? You know what I mean?
That's a good what you call it? But I don't those type of videos, I don't watch those. Like I get no entertainment out of those. Like as far as fight videos go, honestly, if I'm gonna watch a fight, I'd rather watch a UFC fight. You know what I mean? Because it's two skilled fighters fighting, blah 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 blah. I don't care about the street shit. I think that stuff's corny now. I grew out of that. And then as far as like all that other dumb shit, like I'll watch funny videos, stuff like that, but I don't care about all that stuff then. But like as far as like violent shit, it's only in movies. For me, it's only in movies, like action movies, horror movies, or again, let's just use sports, fighting, or you could even say football not even to an extent. Football, people running into each other, but that's not.
Like I never understood back in the day, motherfuckers that can sit there on their computer all day watching E-Bombs World and looking for the worst of the worst shit that they can find.
I can't watch.
I don't understand that. And then you chuckle about the shit, or you're like,
because like. I'll tell you this, yo. Like, as much as I love horror, and everybody knows I love horror, it's my favorite genre, hands down. In real life, I don't like seeing people get hurt. Right. Like, there's nothing really funny about that. You see your boy trip and fall, you laugh. But if you see your boy like trip and fall and fucking really get hurt, that's not funny anymore.
Right. That shouldn't be a moment of. It should be a moment of. Oh my god, are you okay? Like it's like fucking news report. Not too long ago, fucking a bike chase, motorcycle, fucking dude's doing like 120, 130 on the street and shit, and a car comes to make a turn that it had the right of way to do, and he fucking clips the fucking car. This guy goes flying. The newscaster, the bitch had the nerve. Wow, that was something. Bitch, your first response is to fucking crack up at that shit.
But see, sometimes people do that out of like shock, like.
Like, well, that was something. I'm so. Oh man.
Yeah.
Like what? What? That's your first response? Nah. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Like even if I was a newscaster, I'd be like, oh fuck.
Seeing something like that, definitely.
And some shit just like that feeling in your stomach you get especially when you know it is real. It's like. How doesn't anybody else feel that? Like, I'm not saying, I shouldn't say anybody else, but how do some people not fucking recognize that or not feel that? And like, they actively seek the shit out.
I mean, it's down to a mental illness, honestly.
But we're not even talking about people that would go and act on some shit like this or go and attempt shit like this. It's just, let me see what's on here today. What the fuck?
But I mean, if it's the ones, again, that could be some mental thing if they're just looking at it laughing. If they're looking at it and it doesn't bother them, more so because they're on the scene, they have to be on the scene, that's one thing. But if you're like looking at it and smiling or laughing, I'm like, yeah, there's something wrong with you, man. You gotta get that shit checked out.
Even if you gotta be on the scene, like I feel like there has to be some type of an effect. You know what I mean? I understand you may not be showing it or whatnot for saving face, but I mean, if you show no emotion, you show no type of reaction to the severity of it or the fact that like, yo, it's a human life or it's a, shit's horrible and that it could
also be something where like with those type of careers where it's like you're like, say for like the first year you see, you're like, holy shit. but maybe even the first 5 years, but then you're doing it for 5, 10, 20, 30 years, and it's just like, shit, this is terrible. Like, you still have to, like, but you're not like, holy shit, you're like, this is fucking terrible. When's it gonna stop? But you've been doing this job for 30 years. You know what I mean? So it's like, it still bothers you, but you're just like, kind of just dealing with it. It's similar, I mean, to a less extreme extent, but still dealing with death. It's similar to like if you're a caretaker, or you know what I mean, or like a something like that, and then the older person you're taking care of passes away. Like, it's gonna bother you, but you're gonna keep doing that job, and then because you know it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Or like if you work at what is that?
Or I guess being a soldier, going to
Like
war.
I was gonna say working at
Hospice,
hospice. I'm sure for the first few years it really gets to people. Not saying that they just stop caring, but they're just like, I can't keep breaking down every single time that somebody passes because I know it's going to happen. One and two, I've been doing this for 20 years now, and I can't handle. You know what I mean? Like, they like being there for the people and being there for the families. I don't know how hospice works at all, so excuse me if I'm wrong, if I'm completely wrong about that. But I'm just saying, like, as far as like emotions, eventually, I feel like you just kind of detach from it for that moment. Not to say that's good or bad.
And to me, that's like you're denying your humanity.
Yeah, but
You know
I mean,
the senses that we can feel, the reasons we can feel, is what makes us us.
Yeah. But again, those that using that same thing though, like what they can feel, maybe they feel depression and they don't want to feel depressed about it, so they just kind of turn that off, and they might turn it off within the wrong ways. Instead of doing therapy, they're doing drugs and alcohol, or whatever, eating, anything. It doesn't even have to be as extreme as drugs and alcohol. It can be just overeating. It can be,
tons of sex. I mean that's why people find outlets, right, and try to do shit, but still to I don't know. Shit like that is tough. You know what I mean? That's one of the reasons why I'm not a nurse or a doctor or a fucking cop and shit. You know what I mean? Because
I couldn't. Yeah.
After a while, man, that I shit, bro. Like no, like 1, 2, 3, 4 times, 8 times in your life, seeing some shit like that, like. You can kind of prepare yourself, and it still hurts. You do break.
Those jobs even worse has to be worse is when they go to the scene and it's somebody that they know,
right?
Like whether that's friend, family, neighbor. It could just be a neighbor, like someone that you don't know but you see every day, and it's like, holy shit. Like I say good morning to this guy every day for the past 20 years. Don't know his name. We just say good morning. How you doing? Hey, when did you get the new car? How's the wife and kids? Blah blah blah. The wives talk. The guys, they're not enemies. They just, just quick kind of how's it going type of shit. But you still notice that person's gone. Like, hey, what happened? Like, yeah, that was him in that accident the other day. I had to, go up there and talk about it. But yeah. More power to people that can do it, though. Hey, soldiers as well, of course. Any of that shit, I respect it all. Police too. Firefighters, volunteer firefighters.
And then it sucks. The older you get, you start to realize just how much fucking fucked up shit there is going on in the world and shit like that. And it's like you gotta condition yourself to be some type of callous. And it's like, man, like we wonder why fucking we have issues with each other because we don't give a fuck at some point. We just stop caring about shit. We stop fucking feeling the feelings we feel because it's like we can't.
Yeah.
It's a shame, man. It's a shame.
We're living in a crazy time. We're living in a real crazy time.
It's all right.
Everything. With everything. I feel like stuff's getting... It's like a weird, fucked up balance, though, because I feel like things are getting better little by little, very little by little, but there's still things that are just like fucking stuck in the mud or declining. And I'm just like, fuck.
It drives me crazy, some of the focus on the shit that's like those minute betterments. They're not even focused on the shit that really, really fucking matters. It's on like the stupid shit that's like luxuries and shit that, guess what? We can live without. We can get along without. We can exist without. But we don't worry about the bigger picture shit. We worry about those immediate fucking inconveniences.
Yep.
Ugh. Fucking humans.
That's the worst thing that ever happened to this damn earth. This earth would be thriving if it was just vegetation, water, and animals. That motherfucker would be fine.
You know, it'd be fine if we kept our sense of mindfulness.
Yeah, but
If we kept our sense of connection, if we kept our sense of community, the way everybody claims they are. Until it affects your money, until it's fucking, you know what I mean? Like,
when do you think that was lost, though?
Long time ago. And it's
Like-
just, but here's the problem: just like your bank account and your money and your investments, that shit gets compounded and keeps changing and growing. How much more callous we become, how much more desensitized we become, how much more fucking zero fucks given. I mean, there's audiobooks. I've started reading an audiobook that's called "The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck."
Damn.
And this is something that people use to help them further themselves professionally, emotionally, relationship. Like it's just backwards to me, bro. It's backwards. As much as I'm listening to it, I'm like, you know what? This situation or this situation kind of wouldn't have focused on that. Kind of shouldn't have focused on that. Which that's kind of where it's at. Like, stop giving a fuck about everything. But at the same time, we need to realize that we still need to give a fuck about the important shit. Not everything. The important shit.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Fucking humans.
You're absolutely right.
Right. But you're getting out of here, right?
Yeah, I'm about to go lay my black ass down.
Have fun with that. Enjoy it. Tell the wife I said hello.
I might be on for a little bit tomorrow, like right after work. But I know we're starting that 100 movie list tomorrow, me and the wife. That poster. Remember the poster I ordered? Oh, were you on? No, I think it was the episode you missed Thursday. So James got a poster for his either birthday or Christmas. That his wife got him a scratch off poster, 100 horror films. It said it's like 100 best horror films or whatever.
Okay.
And I'm sure I know I've seen movies that are on the list, but I told the wife the other day, well, when I got it, because I ordered it literally like live. I ordered it on the show, but James told me about it. His wife sent me the link, and I ordered and got one sent here, and I ordered something to Henry. And yeah, so we're just gonna start it. She was like, "Are you doing?" She's like, "Did you get this for me and you, or did you get it for the show?" I was like, "We can do it. We can do it. It's fine." Because she was like, "Yeah, and if there's certain movies out here, you can always throw it on your wheels anyway." I was like, "Exactly, exactly." So it works out either way.
Shit, if you're gonna be watching all those movies, don't make the same mistake I did.
What's that?
Turn on the camera when you're done and fucking do a quick reaction video. See if she wants to be a part of it and do the reaction on the other segment of Sir Sturdy's.
That's a good idea. I'll ask her.
Yeah, I mean, but keep it to a acceptable length for her if she's going to be involved, or yourself too, so it doesn't, you know what I mean? Because you're starting to do more and more, and it's like eventually it's like, all right, I'm doing too much, or what should I be focusing on? You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I mean, even if you keep the shit to fucking 10 minutes.
I've invited her mad time. She's inching towards it. She said more so like if we were at like a live show and had to do a podcast with me, she would help out, but more so because she likes the behind the scenes. She likes to like decorate. Like if I had the speed been here before, so like if I had like a room, if I had the space, she would decorate the whole fucking room.
Nice.
And then like when we go to cons, and believe it or not, because let me know if you would trust these two gentlemen, right? She didn't trust me and Henry to set up the table. You've talked to us both to like set up the table nice and neat.
Oh well.
That was a big reason why she went. I mean, she loves going to the con, and it was in her hometown of Rochester.
Nice.
But like, you know, if it wasn't for the podcast portion of it, she probably wouldn't have went to the con and stayed the weekend with, you know, pretty much two grown ass children.
Stupid.
But yeah, I was like, what? I was like, wait a minute. So you don't trust me and Henry to set the table up? She's like, no, absolutely not. No. Matter of fact, you guys can't even touch. She was like, the only thing you're allowed to touch on the table is the electronics, your podcast equipment. That's it. I was like, well, damn. Like everything on there is mine. Nope, not today. Not this weekend. Leave it.
That's dope, though. That's cool.
It is. No, it is. But so like stuff like that, she was involved, and like if we're at cons, like which I was proud of her for this too, which was awesome, was she was being nice to people. she's not a people person. She's like in the middle with that.
Okay.
But she was like, conversating with people, like walking past the table, because I was doing a bunch of panels and stuff. So her and her sister and nieces and nephews were sitting at the table. Me and Henry, we had to do a bunch of panels. We'd come back and forth when we could, and I'd see her just like coming around the corner. I'd see her just talking to people as they're coming by the table. Well, hey, how are you doing? This is my husband podcast. Blah blah blah. Horror source story.
Because
Whatever.
she's supporting. She's trying to do her job.
I think that spoke a little Spanish. Could be just making that up, but I'm sure she did. And we were giving out. We had like a big bowl of candy, free candy,
Nice.
name brand candy at that. You got the big bag from Walmart, so it wasn't like instead of a dum dum, it's just a dumb.
It's we couldn't even afford to print the D on this shit. Would you like a pop?
Yo, it's a D-U-M. Because whatever lollipop you get, you gotta put 3 lollipops together to get a dumb.
That's funny.
Lollipops to eat a dum dum.
That's funny.
Oh shit.
Oh boy, that's fucking hilarious. I gotta go make dinner anyway.
I don't even know how that conversation got there. Shit am I?
Oh, because we were talking about for the 100 movie list. I was like, hey, don't make the mistake I made when I did the Star Wars, the Marvel and shit. Turn your camera on and at least do a quick reaction or review video of it.
I'm gonna try to. I'll see if she wants to. If not, that's cool too, though.
Not just do it yourself on your phone and then fucking post it tomorrow, the next day after you edit it or something, or you know what I mean?
Because we're gonna watch it. I think we're gonna start them around maybe 6 o'clock. So we got 6, 7 o'clock, so we have time to watch it and kind of still relax together after watching, before dinner. About 6 or 7 o'clock, which ain't bad. So if I have time, if I can come up and do a quick 10-minute recording, easily do a 10-minute recording of that. Just
take your mental
100 movie review list.
Write your notes if you have to, and then you can always shoot it the next day. You know what I mean? Like, all right, I'm about to start working. I got 10, 15 minutes. Let me get this shit done real quick, and then you can worry about posting it later or something.
That's a great idea. Because I do want to have content coming out damn near every single day. Because I feel like
toilet, my nigga.
Yeah, I feel like it's a necessity.
Yeah.
You know what I might do is with Bones, is take myself out of it, so you just hear me and do the review.
I like that.
Maybe even put the Bones guy in this chair and I'll sit back there or something.
Hey man, you're talking to the guy who created Guillermo Botano.
Mm-hmm.
That'll work.
If I could, I wish I could. I gotta practice like doing some sort of different voice, maybe.
Why not? What's he wearing? He looks like a lover. What's he got? Flower in his mouth or something?
A flower on his chest that I found over here.
Oh, nice.
Hat that I took off a snowman.
I was like, is that a beret or something? Hey, here is the friendly skeleton.
That's Sturdy Bones over there.
Sturdy Bones?
Sturdy Bones. Yeah. Let's give him that name. So those will be reviews with Sturdy. The 100 movie review list with Sturdy Bones.
Nice.
And just have Sturdy Bones sitting right here or some shit. Or even sitting back there. Yeah, it don't matter where you're sitting, I guess, because I'll be the one talking.
There you go.
And like I said, I'll just take myself off the camera with OBS, which should be easy, right? Or no, because that's in the camera too. Fuck, how would I do that?
What do you mean? Just don't be in the frame. Put him in the chair, angle the camera at him or whatever, or prop him up, and then just stand on the side. Your mic will pick you up, right?
It should, yeah.
Or you can use your phone, the voice recorder, to record your audio, and then you just link it up to the video.
Either or.
As you get more elaborate, you'll fucking like move his arms around or something.
Yeah, I have to be dressed in like all blue to do that shit.
You'll be standing in the back just green.
Oh, that would be so funny.
Hilarious.
I think I should have him sitting in this chair. Yeah, that's fucking easy, funny, fun content, and that's something that people will be like, "What the fuck? Why is there a skeleton sitting in this chair?"
Yeah,
that would be called. I'll see what the poster's called. It'll be like top 100 movies, whatever list, and just pre-record it, and I may even make another YouTube exclusive along with what the fuck the search there just watched when I get back into that.
Yep.
And I can have Bones do some episodes of what the fuck the Sir Sturdy just watched as well. Just have him take over a couple episodes. Like, look, this is what fucking Sir Sturdy had me watching today with his stupid ass.
Yep.
Just boom.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, that's so dope. Are you recording this?
Yeah.
Thank God. Did I write any of that down?
No, you're good. It's just live. You're good.
Thank God. Sturdy Bones. I got a pen right here. I just want to write down the name Sturdy Bones.
I get so excited about this shit, about fucking new ideas and like cool developments and shit. That's why I was like, man, maybe I should have got into fucking marketing and shit.
Sturdy Bones Reviews. Okay, so should the name of it be Sturdy Bones Reviews or Reviews with Sturdy Bones?
I like Sturdy Bones Top 100.
Sturdy Bones Top 100 from the poster, though. So I should, you know what I mean? Like, what I'm gonna end up doing is probably hang up the poster tomorrow on some thumbtacks and take a picture of it, and that poster will be like on the side over on this side over here.
Okay.
And that way, like you know what I mean? Then I'll just scratch a movie off and take another picture of it every single time. So you guys may see, hopefully it'll show up with the movies being scratched off.
Gotcha.
Just every single day. That'll be kind of fun.
You know, and then you can, like, when it comes time, Sir Sturdy's Top 100 with Sturdy Bones. And then just him being the person, the host, he's commentating and talking about the list of movies that we watched, and here's the top 100 list. He just goes off the list and tells people a little bit about each movie. Break it up to different episodes. Or different TikToks. You can do like 3 movies per TikTok or 5 movies per TikTok with Sir Sturdy's Top 100 with Sturdy Bones.
I was going to have Sturdy Bones be the host of the whole thing. I was just going to do, not even be in it at all. Like Sturdy Bones Reviews would be that poster.
No, I understand that. But you say you're going to do that with the posters, top 100. So you're going to say, hey, top 100 off this poster or whatever. You figure out what the poster's name is with Sturdy Bones, and then you can do Sir Sturdy's top 100. Yeah, I mean, for movies that you're... Huh?
But do it on TikTok instead?
Whatever you choose. Whether you want it to be fucking YouTube episodes, you want it to be shorts, you want it to be TikToks, whatever you choose. Because once we get to 100 fucking, you know what I mean?
Because I feel like I could do both with it, right? Because I could do the Sturdy Bones reviews can be like a YouTube thing, or it could be up to 10 minutes, and then Sir Sturdy's reviews can be just because I already know what I'm going to review it anyway.
Gotcha.
So I can just boom, yo, I checked this movie out. This is what I thought about it. Blah 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 blah. Blah, blah. I don't even have to give them a number rating necessarily. I can, but I don't have to.
I was talking about more of like top 100 from the list of movies that we actually reviewed.
Oh.
And then you can do a worst 100 movies that we've reviewed, and he can be the host who's just talking about the shit.
Yes. That would take, because I'd have to go through a bunch of lists.
Yeah.
That's the thing with that. That's not a bad idea either.
You know, there's avenues. There's always avenues. So tell him, man. I see shit. That's why Aaron loves me. That's why Dreams was like, yo, we gotta link you guys.
Everyone reviews. Take pics of poster. Oh yeah, Sturdy Bones Reviews. That's gonna be fun as hell. I wish I was a ventriloquist, man, because I just throw my voice back there as you're talking now. I think we're both here, man.
I mean, not for nothing. I or somebody else, you can put me off the screen
in the background,
and then fucking the audience will still be able to hear the voices coming through as long as I got your notes or whatever, and I've seen the movie and I understand what's going on, or you direct whoever's doing it. Okay, I need you to hit this point, talk about this, talk about this, talk about this, and that's it. Boom.
Yo. Sturdy Bones and worst damn gamers ever?
No.
Worst damn gamer ever?
No, you don't even have me in it. I'm not a part of it as far as anything. Like, I'm just the voice, or somebody else is just the voice of him. So that while he's sitting in the chair, if you're chilling with him talking about the movie back and forth, yeah, man, what the fuck? Like, this fucking thing sucks.
Oh, shit.
Yo, did you see what she said in fucking throat? Like, something, you know what I mean? Hey,
all that, all I have to do is this.
Exactly. and be like, "Hey, so Sturdy, what's going on over there? You mind moving so people can see me? I'm kind of the star of the show, dude." Something stupid like that. You know what I mean?
Holy shit! Yes.
You know, and you want to get intricate, you put some fucking strings up, some fish wire to his arms and his head and shit, and you have your wife off the camera pulling the shit. There's some puppeteering going.
Holy shit.
Have him cross his legs and chill. Put a fucking cigarette in his mouth or something, a roll joint of some bullshit.
His mouth doesn't open, but it does have like 2 slots here and here.
I was gonna say, just poke a hole, put the shit through. Stupid shit, man. Stupid shit.
Like, I'll show you real quick, and then after this, I gotta go night. Just more content.
We gotta figure out a voice for him. What do you want him to sound like? A southerner? You want him to sound like a French guy? You want him to sound like a fucking
I feel like it should be different every single time. And the reason why I say that is because, like, when people do that type of stuff, they always want it to be consistent. And I'm like, why not just be different so when people come into this, they're just like, what the fuck? Like, why is this guy's voice different every single time? He's like, this is how he feels today, I guess. I don't know. He's bones.
I mean, it's definitely outside the box, but exactly, it's definitely outside the box. But you know, people like to get accustomed to familiarity with the character. You know what I mean?
I think the familiarity would be the comedy of it, though, the funniness of it, and like because it would be like something to where just like that. I'm trying to think of like the word to describe how he should be. I know you could figure it out though. Just that blunt, honest kind of, but funny type of. I gotta think more. Kind of brash.
We could figure out ways to play off of bones and bodily shit like that. You know, one of the first ones. Well, this movie's got me fucked up. I've got a bone to pick with it. It's probably this one right here. You know what I mean? Like, it's probably my femur. Like something stupid. My big toe's tingling on this one, boy. Like some stupid shit.
I like it.
Stupid shit.
I could just keep that shit right in his mouth too. He's all set. He's all set. We got to add more to him later on. Put a t-shirt on him or some shit.
Take a picture of that shit, like a good picture of it or whatever, and fucking send it to Dream so that he can make it like a cartoon and fucking make him smile, and you can like on your thumbnails put him like crooked or something, so it's like Sturdy Bone Show or something. You know what I mean?
That's a good idea. And you know what's funny is I just got my new phone's like 48 megapixel.
Nice.
So I'm like, I got to do that tomorrow. Take a pic of Sturdy Bones.
Maybe he can do something like, hey, Sturdy Bones' face with maybe like an adaptation of the mouth or something from the tiki guy behind you or something. So it looks like he's constantly talking in the thumbnail, or he's smiling, whatever you want. You know what I mean?
I figure this out.
But yeah, I mean, it's getting elaborate. You know what I mean? I don't mean to give more work and shit, but you know what I mean? It's good ideas, man. It's good ideas.
It's ways to also break stuff up like that way. Say, for example, like say if I do with this Sturdy Bones thing, say if I can do that once a week or twice a week even, but let's just say once a week. And then say I can do What the Fuck Star Sturdy Just Watch once a week. That's I'm doing something twice a week, but it's 2 different things of content. And that's not even including the 2 podcasts. That's 4 times a week I'm doing something. 2 of them are podcasts and 2 of them are one's Sturdy Bones things and one's me reviewing movie covers and telling which movie I like from worst, as far as which movie I like the best to last best, but I don't give you a rating or nothing. I rate the movie covers.
Yeah, don't be afraid, you know what I mean? Because you still want to balance out life with the lady and shit, to be like set certain dates of the month that it happens. Like on every second Tuesday of the month, Sir Sturdy Bones or Bert Sturdy Bones will be your host for this edition of blah 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 blah. Or you know what I mean? Like every last Friday of the month, or you know what I mean?
No, that part I get, and I can find time because it's more so like late at night. If I'm gaming or not, I can find time in between that, Friday nights and Saturday nights, stuff like that, and just kind of, you know what I mean? I'm off Monday and Tuesday after the Super Bowl. And I'm not watching the Super Bowl. It's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It's the time where I have some time to actually do that as well. for just even if it's just recording stuff.
Okay.
Plus the show content I want to do, which
That's
I'm
what I
gonna
mean, man. Shit's stacking.
like I want to. I'm definitely gonna finish Creep Show with Kyle, but I don't think I'm gonna keep a wheel for the show. I think I'm just gonna wait and see, like, if people want to review a certain show or a certain horror show. Okay, let's do it. And then if that way,
bonus
if they can't
content
record,
shit.
yeah, if they can't record, then someone else can record. I can either continue on with this series or start. Like, I don't want to do more than 2 series at a time. So it's like these are 2 series that I'm working on, and whatever somebody can record, or I can have people to record, unless I've said otherwise. Blah blah blah. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But yeah, I do want to start putting out a lot more content. Just gotta find the right time, balance it out. I'll figure it out though.
That's it, man.
I'll figure it out. And the dope thing was, if she would want to hop on some of these, then it's like cool. We're still hanging out, spending time together, and doing this.
Yep.
We'll see. But I'm gonna get going though, bro, before we start talking for another 3 hours about some dope ass ideas.
There you go.
But I'll holler at you tomorrow, man.
All right, brother, man. Be good.
Have a good-
You too, man. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Worst Damn Gamer. As you just heard, we plotting, we making plans, we're trying to figure some shit out, juggling the life, juggling streaming, juggling podcasting, juggling gaming, juggling it all. You know what I'm saying? So we really hope, all of us, and I know I give some shit and I give hard times, and I want you to comment, I want you to hit the bell, I want you to tell me you're mad at me, but understand it's all love because we put a lot of effort and thought into a lot of this stuff. It takes time to prepare sometimes. It takes time to actually execute. It takes, because like, it will blow your mind when I start posting shit just from shorts and little clips from games, the amount that I have stored, the amount of content that I filmed for reviews of music, reviews of trailers for movies, and or tons of different things, discussions that we have about the music industry, or things like we got into there about the scope of sensitivity in this world at the moment, and the humanity aspect of it, you know, and detachment and shit like that. Like, conversations get deep. It takes time for us to have these in the moment. Keep it live, because none of it's scripted. We do not script anything. We don't try to put anything out that's not legit, that's not genuine, that's not us. Because it's people see through the shit. People know when you're being fake. People know when you're just putting on a show, which is why I always say, hey, we're gonna disappear now while we talk about. Or we're gonna this is the before show, before the show, so you can get a behind the scenes glimpse before we start to censor ourselves a little bit, because there's a certain level when we are on, we try to avoid, and we try not to overstep in certain ways, even though we try to keep it comical if we do start to touch those boundaries. And everybody's boundaries are different, but that's fine. But you also have a choice in not to watch or whatnot, which we want you to make the choice to watch and step out of your comfort zone just a little bit with us and enjoy it, because we want to be engaging with you. We want to be taking all of this content to a whole nother level. We want to make sure that you keep coming back. You know, we're trying to work on all this stuff to keep the evergreen content coming. Some of it's not evergreen. Some of it's going to be in the moment, but it's also that preciousness of it that you get to capture it and see it with us as it's happening in the moment. You get to be a part of it. You know, we're letting you guys in. We're opening our doors, our minds, our mentalities, our, you know, structure and shit that we're doing, you know. So it's a great deal of effort and desire for us to want to do that. And it's also very, 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 very vulnerable for us to get out here and do this and sit in front of a camera and discuss certain things sometimes. You know, sometimes we get emotional, sometimes we don't. Sometimes it hits chords, and tonight was a ranting night about a bullshit ass movie. So, you know, I really hope you guys do engage, you enjoy, you continue to be the worst damn viewers ever, because I'm the worst damn gamer here, reminding you that sometimes you got to be the best in order to become... Shit, I fucked up my own. Sometimes you got to be the worst in order to become the best. And I'm going to do that for you guys, and I'm going to keep helping sturdy, and I'm going to keep involving myself with other people. I got a bunch of ideas that are coming to collab with some people on certain things. I want to start linking people. I want to start being that plug, that connection, because there's not enough of us out there doing it. And I know we live in a social media age, and it's like, oh, it's so easy because we have our phones, we got our digital scapes, and we got our social medias, but it's still not being used the way that it could be in its entirety, and there's only a small bunch of people out here that are actually doing it correctly and actually doing it with the right intent and doing it with intention to be actually in it and want to be doing it. Not just for the clicks, not just for the likes, not just for all of that. So that's what we're standing. We just want to be able to do something that we enjoy, find like-minded people that can embrace us as well, and we can embrace them, and we can shoot the shit. We can go back and forth. We can discuss things and debate. We can fucking poke fun at each other and just go at it and enjoy ourselves and remember that, like, oh shit, even though we can't touch each other this way, we're still touching each other this way. We're still touching each other this way. We're still touching each other this way. You know, so it's what it's about. So please remember, it's your boy, the Worst Damn Gamer, aka Chris P, reminding you, in order to be the best, sometimes you got to be the worst. And I'm glad to do it because it's too much goddamn fun. So peace out. Y'all hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the comments. I'm gonna chop this part up, get this out completely separate so that this can go on Instagram, fucking Twitter, TikTok if I can, whatever. I'm gonna get this to eyes because this is why we do it. This is what's important, and this is the whole behind the scenes of, you know, what makes somebody just get up and turn on their camera and start talking because they got some shit to say, because they know other people got the same or different opinions and they got shit to say. We want to talk, we want to hang out, we want to have a good time, because all that out there, all that over there, shit's crazy. So if we can bring it in, get the huddle going, get the fun going, get the love being shared, that's what we gonna do. I'm out. Peace.